Hello, everybody. I'm CyBSG here with Ms. Media to do a bit of a duel stream. And today I've picked out a game called Eternal Darkness, Sanity's Requiem, which is already just a hugely, just really pretentious title. I mean, is Sanity's Requiem really gonna shove in Requiem in there?
I really like it also because it's not a sequel.
Well, yes.
It's just Eternal. Like, why isn't it just Eternal Darkness? Sanity's Requiem implies that there was an Eternal Darkness.
Well, they actually did plan this to be like, kind of a Resident Evil universe kind of thing. And the developer Silicon Knights, really loved this title. So much so... Hold on. It wants to do stuff again. So much so that they, when they were handed a thing for like Marvel vs. Capcom or something like that, they diverted all of the funding from that game to the sequel to Eternal Darkness, on the down low. And when Capcom came back and was like, the fuck are you doing? Are you using our money to make your shit and then not doing our shit? We're going to put your name on this. And they're like, oh, fuck, there goes our reputation. We got to slap something together. And then they went under soon after.
Yeah.
Because, from what I've read, the head of Silicon Knights was a real dick. Just super dick. Like, he can make a game, but he's a dick.
Fun.
Yeah, so that's some background to this. And just to get a feel of what we're in for, Eternal Darkness was made in 2002, apparently. At least that's when the copyright is. And it very much feels like a Resident Evil game. It takes place, in spoilers, primarily in a mansion. There's a lot of creepy stuff happening. And it's like that tank fixed angle. I think mainly fixed angle. I'm pretty sure it's mainly fixed angle stuff. So, yeah, and I still think it's a really solid game, even if it does have that kind of pall hanging over it. I don't know. But we're gonna start playing it. Oh, give me the instruction book. You see this? This is the kind of edgelord stuff we got here. You see that? That's supposed to be the cover of the Tome of Eternal Darkness, just
sure.
Very Necronomicon.
It does look like Necronomicon. You're not wrong there.
Yeah. So, that's the kind of stuff we're in for. Here, you want to peruse the instruction booklet? Back when games had instruction booklets with awesome information in them.
So I've had an idea for when someday, hopefully.
Yeah.
Well, not hopefully. Someday, when we actually have the ability to stream again, I have the strategy guides, the old
the Primas
guides. They're not Prima.
Oh,
this is pre-Prima.
Pre-Prima. Oh,
like
damn.
For the first 3 Tomb Raider games.
Ooh.
And
Okay.
I was thinking about playing through them, following those strategy guides and like reading them out because they're fucking hilarious. The reason I kept them all these years is because like it's genuinely good. Like, it's back before strategy guides were, here's 3 pictures and 5 paragraphs.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's all you fucking get. Which, can I just say, Prima started that, and fuck Prima strategy guides. They are shit by comparison to the older versions.
Okay.
They have fucked me one too many times, so I stopped buying them. But this is like the entire thing is just like picture with like maybe like a couple of blurbs underneath each one. Very descriptive. Very, very good. And also, just whoever wrote it clearly was having fun with it, so it's fairly humorous. But I always loved them. So we also have a strategy guide for Resident Evil.
If it came out in 1998, it's 2 or 3.
Code
Veronica.
Code Veronica?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think we found that when we were looking through stuff.
For what system? Because that was back when it was primarily on the Dreamcast.
It might be the Dreamcast. Anyway, we have it. We thought that you might be interested in it.
Yeah, that would be interesting because I actually do have Code Veronica X for the GameCube.
Yeah, we have the strategy guide.
See, yeah, there you go, Code Veronica X. Look at that when when the rendering was kind of smooth. I mean, that's like high end.
I mean, that's
early 2000s kind of.
Yeah, I mean that's circa, that's PlayStation 2 shit, like,
That was when they finally got into the uncanny valley. It's like, okay, we got smooth edges and stuff now, but it looks too perfect. There's no blemishes on these faces.
Yeah, it's a whole separate issue. But yeah,
we got the lighting right. It's just that they're too perfect.
we're packing, so we're finding
Yeah,
stuff as we're
yeah.
packing, and we found a bunch of strategy guides, and we found the Tomb Raider ones, which I knew that I had.
Mhm.
There's also a strategy guide from Nintendo Power for Red, Blue, and Yellow original Pokemon.
I
Have
think I
strategy guide
still
for that
have.
as well.
I think I still have the Prima guides for those.
I say these ones are Nintendo Power,
Now-
which
now,
is fucking hilarious.
It
since
should be
Nintendo Power is
noted.
long
It should be
gone.
noted. A lot of my Prima strategy guides are water damaged.
Oh yeah,
Like the Pokemon stuff. Like
most
I got
of
those
my strategy
guides.
have a little bit of
Here's
some.
here's how my dad gave me my original GameCube Pokemon, and I think we got Red and Blue, right? One for my brother, one for me, right? We were getting ready to go up to our family trip to Wisconsin, right? And that was back when he had one of those snail car top carrier things, right?
Sure.
And his idea was to hide it in the car top carrier and then give it to us right before the trip, so we'd have something to do, right? So he's like, all right, I'm gonna give it to pulls it open, and water had gotten in there, and the strategy guide was already damp, and it's just like, shit.
That sucks.
Yeah, it's fine. We were still able to read it. It was just that crinkled, that water damage kind of
There we go.
crinkled.
Yeah, like most old things end up like that. But yeah, all of our old strategy guides are like that basically.
Those strategy guides, specifically the Pokemon, felt like an old tome of knowledge.
Yeah.
To be perused later.
Yeah. No, But yeah.
Oh, so carefully so you don't damage it.
Start the game up, and we'll continue discussing.
Actually, hold on. Because we'll watch this little blurb and see. By the way, this whole intro thing tells you basically. Now I'm going to turn on the thing. Nintendo. That was their scary intro for Nintendo, and that was one of their books.
You too will come to understand fear as I have.
Yeah, that's their logo, Silicon Knights. You see where we're going here. There's a lot of titles. Apparently Dolby too. Okay.
Dude, I know way more about Dolby than I ever thought that I would from watching Technology Connections videos.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, he went into their tech and how they did what they did and why they were the go-to for a while.
All right. I want you to try to guess what the plot of this game is, just based on this little, I don't know, promo blurb. Got any clues yet?
I mean, it looks like some sort of mystical, planet-based, I don't know, apocalypse book. Some sort of ancient ritual. Cursed family. Something, I don't know. I know that the lead girl, I think, is her family home? Or
Yeah, you're right on that.
Yeah.
But you're not getting that from this, though.
No, I just happen to know that. I just remember that. Is it there's a history of insanity in their family, but it's not actually that. It's this weird, whatever the fuck this is.
Well, just based on that, we can totally get into that as soon as we start the game, but just based on that, I got planets, weird skeleton things, a bunch of bloody tools, and that's about it.
I mean, it looks like every opening for any game that was anything even close. I mean, the Tomb Raider openings are like that too. They tell you fuck nothing.
Maybe
They make sense later, but they don't make much sense in the moment.
Maybe it was kind of a style back in the early 2000s of this is our tech demo. This is what we can do with the engine.
Yeah. Here, so I went back to your headphones so that it's not echoing.
You wanted to okay.
Just do the headphones, put them on so that you can hear them.
Yeah. Okay. It's the weird okay. That see, it's just not loud enough for me to do this, but it's too loud for me to do this. I guess we're doing this. All right. Let's start the game.
It must be loud because I can kind of hear it.
Oh, which memory card should we use? This one.
The giant one?
Yes, the giant one.
Flesh,
Yeah, I could hear it.
bone, bound together with the oddest magical incantation. This wretched book is where it all began
It's
so
basically
long
the-
ago,
It's always
before
been.
time, before humanity.
Wait, how is it bound with flesh? if
I
it's
am
before
Dr.
humanity?
Edward Roivas.
Didn't say it was human
I am a
flesh.
clinical
That's a fair point.
psychologist. I am also dead.
Humanist.
This is not my story, nor even the story of the Roivas family.
Okay.
It is the story of humanity.
Yeah, bullshit.
Like it or not, believe it or
Oh,
not,
he's
as you
fucking
will.
calling this out.
Your perceptions will not change reality, but simply color it.
Somebody.
Humanity has been on the edge of extinction for 2
I
millennia.
don't think it's because of something supernatural.
Ignorant of so much, and dependent on so
Mostly our
few.
fault, I think.
Guardians grow restless. Their time once again near. Whether by fate or misfortune, my family has crossed their path, and they didn't take kindly
Here we
to
go.
it.
While he's in the middle of talking.
Their attention turns to my granddaughter, for she is the last
Photo
of my
her,
line,
which
Yes.
is clearly an
and the
in-game
last
screen
hope
cap.
for humanity.
And also, for some reason, kind of old and black and white, despite the fact that it's supposed to take place in like the 90s.
Yeah, that's an odd.
Also, this is the opening.
Dude, I'm getting such big just her design. I'm getting such big.
This is literally just the opening.
Yeah, I'm getting such big chaos.
A little bit.
Vibes.
A little bit, yeah.
That fucking game is so 2000.
I'm out of ammo.
Honestly, I think we sold it, and I
Gotta run.
kind of regret it. 'Cause it's
I
so
know
bad.
I'm out of ammo.
But that's it. Like she just.
The darkness comes.
Apparently, things are here. Dark.
Remember me, Alex?
No. I don't remember you, ghosty face. It's 3:33. That's half of 666. That was a hell of a reach. Let me just a little bit more.
Miss Alexandra Roivas?
Yeah, who's this?
This is Inspector LaGrasse of the Rhode Island Police. I'm sorry to disturb you, but there's been an accident with your grandfather.
I'll be on the next flight out.
No, say no more. I'm out there.
No other information required. Just we're going.
Yep, I'm there.
Where the hell was she? If not Rhode
College. I think college.
Yeah, but where?
I don't know.
Well,
They
she
never
has to
say.
fly to Rhode Island. He looks.
Ah, Miss Roivas.
I didn't
I'm
bother
pleased to
change
meet you.
clothes.
Trust
I
you had
just
a
wore what
pleasant
I
trip?
had.
Yes, I suppose
Yeah,
so, considering.
Just tank top.
Yes, my condolences. This is most unpleasant. It's a shame we couldn't meet under brighter
Are you
circumstances.
hitting on her?
Yes, it is. Can we get this over with, please?
Of course.
What's
This
that
way.
ain't bad.
No.
But I must
Pretty
warn
good.
you,
I'm actually surprised.
it's
Like she's
not a
pretty
pleasant
decent.
sight.
He's a little
I'm
not
afraid
sure
there's
what we're going with
not
this character,
much to
but
see.
she has a fairly good.
I've never been able to, accurately discern levels of acting.
What the fuck?
What?
In no universe would you.
Miss Roivas,
She had to fly here.
that your grandfather, Edward?
So you left the body on
Yes,
the floor
it's him.
covered in blood for
He's wearing
question
our
mark number of
family ring.
days?
Look,
For
we had
her
to have the reveal.
Get there?
By the way, he's missing his head. That was supposed
I
to be
don't
the reveal there.
understand. Why are you showing me this?
As you casually
There you
drink
go.
coffee.
There you
Records
go.
Or something? What is wrong
There we
with
go.
you?
See, she's
Also-
calling it out.
Also, you would do this at a morgue.
I'm sorry. It's my job, lady. You're the only living relative, and no, we can't check dental records. There's no head. No, none of this makes sense. There's no sign of intrusion.
None of what you're
and there was
doing
certainly
here
a lot
makes
of force
sense,
used here.
police boy.
I have never seen anything like this in my 20 years on the force.
Oh,
Fuck.
that's a cliche.
No evidence
Is he
except
a
for the
year
body.
away from retirement?
And what's left doesn't say much. We don't have a single.
Yeah, we knew. We noticed.
You would
better
never.
find out who did this.
My God, like
I'm not
this
leaving
is
Rhode Island until you do.
Ooh.
what the. F-
There must be some clue in this old mansion revealing what happened. I want answers.
So do I. I wish I had some.
Fucking! I wish you had brain cells. Jesus.
2 weeks later, apparently.
Fucking.
There you go. You want to do narration? I don't mind.
Shocked by her grandfather's mysterious death and frustrated at the incompetence of the local police, no shit, Alex vows to uncover the truth. She decides to search the mansion. The place where Edward conducted his research. If there was a tie to his past, and possibly a tie to his murderer, it would be here.
Cool.
You know what wouldn't be here? His fucking body! Like, there is no universe that exists, not even in the fucking early 2000s, would police have called a person, she had to fly out to see it, to identify a body, and you left it where you... Where's the evidence tape?
We put a cover over it.
Where the fuck is, like... You put a cover over it, you tampered with the crime scene! Are you shitting me?
They took photos and then put a cover over it.
So what you're telling me is they did everything, all the forensic investigation, what they needed to do, in that room, checked everything, and they were just like, we'll just leave the corpse there for however long it takes to get here. I'm sure the smell won't be that bad. I hope that her flight doesn't get delayed. Otherwise, this is going to be a real fucking problem. What?
It's starting to stink. Get the Febreze. Get the Febreze.
That is one of the most egregious things I've seen in recent times. It's just bullshit, guys.
It's a clock.
It's a clock.
It's a clock. Let's see what the detail is.
A beautiful carriage clock. The hands appear to be stuck, yet the clock continues to tick, with the time permanently set to 3:33.
Oh, it's 3:33.
There's a key in the back of the clock, presumably for winding it.
Sure.
Yeah. Alex picks up the desk clock and pulls the key from it. However, there is something odd about the key. It isn't for winding it at all! It looks like a dresser key!
Oh, a dresser key.
What the fuck?
I found a dresser key.
Who knows what a dresser key looks like by sight?
Look at it. It looks like a dresser key.
Have you ever had a dresser that had a key?
No.
Exactly. So how would you know what the key for it looked like?
She lived in the mansion for a while.
I guess.
Good old Bronzy, you know?
Good old dresser key.
Yeah.
Also, like, clocks ticking with the hands not moving is not that weird.
Portraits of the ancestral Roivas family line the foyer walls. Their faces reveal a dark, brooding edge. There is something about each one that gives the viewer an unsettling feeling. Do you feel unsettled?
Not really. I'm unsettled by the terrible police procedure. Fucking... Also, like, I love the game is just like, oh, the clock is ticking, but the hands don't move, and it's like most clocks do that. Most watches do that as well. They'll they're breaking because their hands can't move, and you're hurting the mechanism by having it constantly try to tick, but it will tick.
You can't hear it, but there's constantly whispering in the background.
Portraits of the ancestors. This is the same fucking thing.
Oh yeah.
Same fucking thing.
Well, I mean, they're all very serious.
I mean, that's not unsettling.
It's a serious business.
It's not very unsettling.
People keep whispering.
You want to talk about unsettling? There's a room at a hotel somewhere. I can't remember the name of the hotel. That's like weird and fucked up, and it's got weird pictures on the wall. And the hotel claims that like it's a theme room, but you can't actually request it on their website to call them and specifically know what the room is, and they're not really supposed to rent it out to people. It's very strange, and it's unsettling. It's like that's actually unsettling.
Okay, this chair is a little unsettling. It's just kind of there.
No, that's the weed smoking chair.
Also, apparently
you set it off to the side so you don't bother anybody.
Oh, right,
it's
right
by,
next
it's
to the
by
window.
a window.
I got you. And the extremely low light. Look, it is basically dusk. We have all the lights on, yet it is dark as balls in here. Nosferatu's Coffin, how you doing?
Thanks for the long, rich red carpets and little starving artist paintings on the wall. Dude, I mean, the 2000s, man. Like, we were talking about it before we started. We were talking about 2000s horror movies.
Yeah, this is 2002, but I would call this late 90s. Look, there's a blur between decades where it's like, that looks like it's from the late 70s. It's the early 80s. It's the same thing.
The vibe that transfers over from the late 90s to early 2000s is similar. I don't think we really start to transition into proper thousands until like 2004.
Yeah, I guess that's about right.
2004, 2005 is when we started to like drift out of 90s sensibilities, I think.
That's when Friends started to lose ratings. I don't know. I don't actually know that.
I think it takes 2 years for a decade to really turn. Yeah, that's about right. I think Friends maybe ended in 2003.
Oh yeah.
I don't know for sure. I think that might be.
Okay.
That show does not hold up.
Well, I mean, they had that one episode where I think it was Chandler was showing off his awesome new laptop with 16 megabytes of memory, and you're just like,
yeah,
wow.
It's not really that it doesn't hold up because you're just like, it's so 90s. It doesn't hold up just because a lot of the jokes are made at the expense. It is a sword at the expense of like.
Oh, whoops.
A wooden plaque is fastened to the door, taking the place of the lock. A colored sigil is carved into the wood above a wide slot. The slot is just wide enough to insert a narrow blade. Not a wide blade, a narrow one. It's a wide slot, narrow blade. Gotcha.
Well, you know, it's got to be just the right fit.
Yeah, now I need to watch Ghost Ship again.
We were talking about that earlier.
About Ghost Ship. I need to watch Ghost Ship again because I remember liking it, but I also was a child, and it was the first horror movie I ever watched from start to finish, by myself. And so it scared the absolute Jesus piss out of me.
Uh-huh.
But I acknowledge that it's probably garbage, and just the bits and pieces that I saw that they were talking about in the review, I was like, oh yeah. You know who's in that movie?
Damn. No, I don't remember the cast.
Carl Urban.
Oh yeah.
Carl Urban is in that movie.
Is he? I gotta see that again.
It is. Most of the seasons was by writing, especially the Van Dyke Show and Secret Kill. They intentionally avoided that to avoid looking dated.
Yeah.
It's not so much that it's dated in like the.
It's zoomed up. Sorry. Go ahead.
It's not so much that it's dated in like the time period. It's dated in the sensibilities, like what's acceptable to say and what's not, like, and certain things just like don't play well anymore. And sitcoms really have a hard time with that because so much of what they are is predicated on jokes, and jokes can punch down really easily, especially from certain time periods.
Well, yeah, okay, so speaking of like 90s things, Ace Ventura, good movie. Back half of the movie, they find out that the police detective lady who he had just kissed is actually a man, and boy, it did not age well at all.
That movie is very transphobic, and the second one is super racist.
Yeah, I guess they did have a lot of poor.
Like the tribe people, like that whole shtick. Yeah, it's not great. And, like, I think that those things still have merit and can still be enjoyable. But, like,
it just didn't age well. It was probably good enough for the sensibilities of the time.
Yeah, and you really, really need to, like, think about that when you are going to introduce someone to it. Because, like, what is she fucking... What is she, like, breaking her neck?
She's looking up at this painting. It's just... Okay, no. Hold on. Let's examine this.
That's one hell of a neck position.
Oh, damn it, I pressed that too quick.
The illustration features a collection of strange line designs related to each other in a cyclical manner.
Yeah.
There appears to be some significance to it, but it isn't particularly evident.
Obviously, if you're going to break your neck, it's pretty evident.
Clearly.
Yeah, it's important enough to stare the fuck at it.
Yeah, no, Carl Urban.
What's this? Okay, nothing. It's nothing. Don't worry about it. It's nothing.
It's nothing.
It's just a small painting.
Yeah, he
painting.
plays a random one half of the comedic relief duo, who doesn't even have a first name, and
was he on the ship?
Yeah.
Oh.
He's part of the crew members on the his character's name is Munder.
Munder.
It's Dodge and Munder.
Munder.
Yeah, blonde guy, Carl Urban. And all they do is make awful jokes and talk about how they're totally not gay, bro. It's like, it's very 2000s. I was like, I forgot about that. It was, I think, a year or
my
two.
My opinion, if you got to say no homo every, 5 seconds, you're probably closeted.
There's some homo.
It's fine. You don't have to worry about that, but obviously you think you have to worry about that.
Yeah, no shit. I think,
Let's examine this piano real quick.
We should examine it.
Detail.
A grand piano stands here, awaiting the hands of a decent musician. Not a shitty one, a decent one.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Edward never really lived up to that description, and as such, the piano fell into disuse.
Honestly, it doesn't look all that bad. Look at it.
It looks fine.
It looks fine.
It's dusty. I mean,
it's probably out of tune like crazy,
but I mean,
I don't think there's
who are
anything
you
else
to
in
judge?
It. Stop with the whispering. I know you're talking about me. Stop it. This is a pretty fucking huge mansion, by the way.
So it seems quite substantial.
I mean, this is just like a goddamn football. Sorry, a football field in here. One thing about an old wave bird is that if there's anything between these IR detectors, it'll bug out like crazy.
Dude, it's like, I mean, that's how the Wiimote.
Oh, examine. Let's see.
The last week rays of sunlight fight the shroud of darkness. It lends an eerie feel to the last few weeks' events. As the sun sets, Alex will be alone in this house with nothing but the spirits of old for company.
Yes.
I mean, isn't that how it's been for the last 2 weeks? Theoretically?
Yeah, it said it was 2 weeks later.
Sure, this is 2 weeks after she got here, so she's been doing this for the last 2 weeks.
Well, I guess she hasn't been to the mansion in the last 2 weeks.
I guess today is the day
when
all the whispering occurs.
Well, no, damn, okay, that guy.
He looks pissed.
He looks like a forge master, and one that you interrupted to sit him down and paint a portrait of him, and he's ever more pissed about this.
Yeah, it's the same bullshit.
Yeah, well, you know. What's in this room? I don't think we've been... Oh, door's locked.
Never mind.
Okay. Fuck you, door. Now, I know exactly where I have to go, but I'm gonna take my time and look around a little bit. Nope, what? This is a copy of the one downstairs.
It absolutely is. This is the same fucking photo. You only have so many copies.
Is this gonna be old dude? It's old dude. It's old dude.
It's flipped. It's reversed.
Is it?
Yeah, it's the opposite direction. That's it.
You cheap bastards. Although clever use of reusing assets, I'll give you that.
Yeah, I mean, you do the best you can.
Who else is gonna read every single portrait on the wall? This is some bad design. It's just unused. It leads to nothing.
See, my question with those is always, is it bad design, or is it deliberately like that because they know that you're gonna go down every corner looking for something, and fuck you, not every corner is gonna have something, bitch.
Okay, it seems a little
because sometimes I found
combative.
games where like literally you have to make a trek to get to a spot that nothing is there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, is this the game designers being like, we were gonna put something here?
She's breaking her neck again. What is she looking at?
Family tree
with a corpse on it, apparently.
I mean, the warm glow of candlelight, the rooibos family tree hangs from the wall. Shadows flitter across its surface, obscuring the detail. If one looks closely, the family secrets are revealed. Or even not closely, there's a fucking guy hanging from it.
Yeah, jeez. Yeah, I had to get dinner. Gal needs to order the pizza and come down. It's all good. It's all good. You don't need to apologize. I get people that, you know, want to apologize for not being there for the streamers, but it's like, you guys have lives too.
Yeah, everybody got a life.
We don't need to have attention all the time. We just want it.
Why do you think we broadcast ourselves playing video games? For the attention, damn it. Acknowledge me.
Examine. You're not examining. You wandered. Your eyes wandered.
She's not examining the correct thing. It's a crank.
Okay, let me look at this then.
A crank socket is mounted to the telescope and appears to be linked to a mirror supported by a brass pedestal. A curious contraption, to be sure. What purpose can it possibly serve? Should you adjust the mirror?
I mean, sure. Okay. It ain't doing anything.
I'm guessing you need the other crank?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, there's nothing we can do about this right now, but, you know. Cradled in a wooden frame, its glossy surface is painted in the likeness of an ancient map. The lens is situated in the northern hemisphere, above the label that reads, "There be dragons here." Agent 47 is my biggest fan. Yeah, you guys have spent a lot of time together, I'll tell you that. He was playing some Hitman.
See, I don't get that much into Hit. I like watching people play Hitman, especially people who are like good at it, or people who just really enjoy it.
Yeah.
But man, I cannot.
Because
I don't have the patience.
Yeah. It takes a lot of patience
to get that. I have the fucking patience for that shit. I watched Crowbar play it, and I don't think he has the patience for it either.
Well, it's either you got to save scum a lot, or you got to have a guide handy. It's like, oh, there's poison there. I got you.
Although, I mean, save scum only have so much with the elusive targets. That was a whole thing.
Hold on. We got to do some zooming in here. We got to look at this shit. Look at that shit.
Her eyesight is off the chain. It has a zoom function.
Well, yeah. I mean, those late '90s, experimental surgery things. It's amazing. Alright, anyway. I know where we have to go. Let's move along the plot a little bit. Alright, so we're coming to the place where the grandpa died.
I also
there.
want to take a moment to appreciate the fact that, like, all female video game protagonists or characters
Oh, she's sneaky.
at
Look,
this time.
she's sneaky.
What is that?
She is sneaky.
All have the same tank top, jeans,
Yeah.
and ponytail. That's the whole vibe of all of them. Is tank top, jeans.
I think you're right. It's Buffy vibes.
It's
definitely
Buffy
Buffy vibes.
Well, again, I'm seriously regretting that we sold the Buffy Chaos Bleeds game because it's so bad.
Oh yeah.
But I feel it'd be so funny, like, to play.
Hey, look.
It was stupidly
Files and or written material. It's not important.
Yep.
It's not important enough to discuss now.
Also, Chaos Bleed. Also.
Oh my god, a new painting.
Hey. It's a hell of a fro.
Yeah. That's very poofy.
It's very poofy indeed.
The Jill effect? You think it's the Jill effect? I think. No. Because, like, if you're talking, like, Resident Evil 3 Jill, I mean, tube top, skirt, and. I don't know. What would you call that haircut? It's.
A bob?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. You know haircuts better than me.
I don't know.
It's definitely on a ponytail. Let's put it
I don't
that
know
way.
what she looks like, so I can't tell you for sure. No, honestly, this character model literally could just be the exact same character model that got used for that Buffy game.
What's so important that you have to tilt your head all the way back?
I don't know.
Do you not have the ability to lift your eyes? Detail.
This looming grandfather clock seems to stand ominously in the corner, gazing on this empty room with an almost patriarchal air.
It's standing there, menacingly!
I said use and to adjust the clock hands. Should you adjust the clock hands? I'm guessing you should adjust the 33.
What was the sound you made for that again? And then the other one? Okay, it's just very, very specific.
Yeah.
It's a very specific sound, so it's very complex language.
333?
It's 333.
Yeah.
Come on, that's like only... That's the one they've been... There we go.
You can't even fuck it up. Like, just scroll around and it'll give it to you. Just brute force it.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's the first puzzle. Hey, they got the room back here. I don't know why anybody found this before. You gotta sneak on there.
With little spaghetti arms.
Sneak.
Just like... She's not natural blonde.
Oh, you can see her roots?
I see her You fucking liar. I say as I call myself out. For
This
my
must
very
be...
dark roots.
This must be the murdering room.
She's doing Pilates and sneaking at the same time.
Something like that.
I'm gonna sneak while also performing a Warrior 1.
Now, you can always tell what the important items are in these early 2000s games. Because they're always fucking blinking.
Yeah.
I wonder what's in this room.
I mean, I think it's probably, honestly...
Oh shit, is that a sword? Oh shit, is that a sword? No fucking sword.
You know, at the time, I don't remember noticing the blinky thing that much, and I think it's probably just because game fidelity wasn't good enough for you to really be able to tell
right, this
all
was
the time.
also the CRT.
Yeah, so
And
it's
so,
like
what was our resolution back there? It's like pretty poor, right?
So it's like, if without it blinking, you could easily miss stuff.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like, 'cause
hell,
again,
I still miss stuff.
We're coming off of also like the PlayStation 1 and things like that, where it's like everything was these like texture maps, very 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 basic.
But 1020 by 768. What kind of future television do you have in the CRT era?
I mean, I
think that's a little over the top.
I had a pretty big CRT.
Yeah, I know, but you could have like those giant CRTs like my dad had that weighed like 500 pounds, and it's just like, god damn vacuum tubes, man.
Yeah.
And then they figured out transistors, and it's like, oh, we don't need all this shit.
I think that there was that interim period where the TVs had gotten flatter, but they were still like just standard def shitty.
Oh.
Like, that's what I had.
Okay, so he went from the giant 500-pound CRT vacuum tube thing to the, very big, still very heavy plasma TV.
Yeah, that's what we used to have.
And then he's finally gotten to, the still bigger but flatter screen TV that, now we can... There we go. It is mounted now.
I still can't with the wall mounting.
You still can't?
No. It's just the idea of it. Just everything. I would never be able to enjoy watching TV. I would always be perpetually waiting for it to fall down. I would just always be nervous.
Let's get back this way a little bit. Get in the frame there. It's kind of hard with the plush carpet.
A little bit.
Yeah. You're older, so your first monitor was a 13-inch Hercules monochrome back in the 80s.
Yeah, my mom talked about...
13-inch, that would be about... Damn. And that was probably a square one, too, right?
Oh, yeah.
Everything was square. And then...
I miss squares.
You miss squares? I'd like that we've widened it out a little bit.
I
It's
don't.
kind of more natural for the eyes.
See, I don't like the widen, because all it does is make everything stretch. Like,
Well, I mean, if they don't design it for the resolution, sure.
so, but again, like, there's so many things that aren't designed for that resolution, so they look all stretchy.
Well, I think a lot of various streaming things and movies have now incorporated the widescreen
I think
aspect.
it's better now than it used to be,
Yeah.
but nothing annoys me more than watching something in widescreen on a widescreen TV, and it's like, it's stretched, and then it's stretched, and then there's giant bars on the top and bottom. I'm like,
yeah, that's the lazy approach to adjusting resolution.
fucking god damn it.
Be like, square resolution, let's adjust that. Okay, you just stretched it so it fills the screen. Alright, what if we do this? No, you just added fucking letter bars to it.
I'm also somebody who's never liked widescreen. I never wanted to watch things in widescreen because I didn't like the black bars. I was also like, I don't give a fuck what's happening 40 feet to the left. The characters are in the middle of frame. I want to see all of them. I don't give a shit about this. I give a shit about that. And it's like so many things are like that. Apparently the Snyder Cut is in 4:3.
Yeah, I heard about that.
And I love it. I've watched I've watched the comparison of one scene. I've watched the comparison between the two back to like side by side.
Now I want to see. And I want to hear your review.
Nice.
I want to hear your review of this now. It's like, yeah, I really enjoyed Justice League. Oh, you enjoyed the story? Oh no, just the aspect ratio. The rest of the movie is garbage.
I've only watched like a scene from it because I was watching it. Somebody had a cut comparison, and I was watching that scene, and like, I immediately was just like, oh my god, I missed 4:3 aspect ratio so much. And I was looking, because I'm like, here's the thing. I had the two side by side, and it's like, you know what's happening on the extra 2 inches we have on either side? Fucking nothing. But you know what we do have on the 4:3? An actual amount of space above Wonder Woman's head visible. Her whole body is in frame. Like, everything about her is in frame. I don't need to see the tree over there. I just need to see here.
Fair enough. Anyway, back to the game. An ancient Roman weapon, a gladius, is on display above the fireplace mantle, a token of eclectic junk. Eclectic?
I don't know, it looks pretty wide, though. Is it narrow enough?
Well, the blade is wide, but you turn it and then it's narrow.
So what you mean is thin.
Pick up. Gladius.
So when they said narrow, what they meant was thin.
Yeah, probably. Look, it's wide and thin at the same time. I don't know what you want from me.
I mean, that's valid. You can be wide and thin, but it can't be wide and narrow. That's just a mess. This bizarre drawing of a cyclopean city, its immense architecture bathed in an unnatural fog. Is it Silent Hill? The detail is incredible. It's it! As Alex studies it, she can almost imagine the city's inhabitants. Well, okay, good for you then, Alex.
Can you imagine the city's inhabitants just based on a fucking drawing? Nice. Oh, no, I don't want to examine it again. Damn, this B button is very sensitive. Examine. Dead as a head. Yay!
This looks like some kind of fucking.
That is not a mask.
Fucking come on. No. The face is serene and is it in composure with a faint hint of a smile tugging at the corners.
Are we describing the same thing?
We are not looking at what she's seeing. I don't know what the fuck she's looking at.
I think there was a miscommunication from the art team and the writers.
It ain't this. Jesus. Something tells me that the fucking writing team had the concept art and not the finished thing to look at.
I don't know about you, but my video game senses tell me that we should reach in there and grab whatever the hell is in there.
Yeah.
Except it won't let us.
Yeah, it's a big fucking map.
Anyway, yeah. Yep.
You can also tell it's interactable because it's not as well made as everything else. It's like when you watch old Disney movies and old animated things, and it's like, here's a shelf full of books, and you can always
Since
tell.
it looks like he needs some alien.
The object that's about to be picked up is in such shittier detail than everything else. The map painting, it's like, here's a map painting.
Because this thing
and
has
then,
to actually
have here's one book that's a solid flat color, just like
It's like on the old Scooby-Doo episodes.
Oh my
where,
God.
you know, they go by a bookcase, and you're like, that's different from the background painting. That's totally gonna move.
I learned a fascinating thing, actually, about those, the Hanna-Barberas and all that era. The reason that all of the characters have, like, collars and, like, sleeve edges is so it'd be easier to just swap in and out body parts and not see the join. So it's like they all have, like, collars and ascots and shit, so they can literally just pop heads off of the animation and replace them, and you wouldn't be able to see where the line was.
We are learning so much here, too.
I know.
Anyway, a large leather-bound antique book rests upon the cluttered desk. Should Alex read the book? No.
Well, game over. All right,
let's go. Let's get out of here.
You know what? My grandfather's dead. It's a shame, but it's never going to be solved.
Yep.
Unsolved. Okay.
All right, yeah, fine. We'll read the damn book. Yeah. You get all that?
I got all that.
We needed that information.
I had no knowledge of what was
Well, then
to
we
come,
immediately read after that.
nor did I
little rush
care.
there.
How the knowledge changed me, it will also change you. As you read this, you will come to learn fear as I have. You too will come to understand, or you will perish.
Thanks. A little written note in the margins
To
there.
think that once I could not see beyond the veil of our reality. To see those who dwell behind. My life now has purpose, for I have learned the frailty of flesh and bone.
It's supposed to be.
I was once a fool.
I think it's more of just a segue to get into this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Viris quies candamest, viris conservandae. Facusatis aquae sumant, et animus eorum
they're not speaking
confama.
English.
Pugna huis, dia sit modo prima multarum, si inceptum conficiamus.
Quam primum, Centurio Augustus. I would like to compliment you once more on your battle tactics.
Yeah.
Our enemies did not
I think
have
that
a
was
chance.
just to establish they're not talking English. We know.
Sure.
Do you believe that it really exists, Centurion?
I do not doubt our Emperor's beliefs, or his orders. But if we are to retrieve the artifact, then we must be strong and patient.
So this is 26 BC in ancient Persia, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think the Romans got that far. This must be like a scouting thing.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm not super
Apparently this guy is Pius Augustus, by the way.
sure.
I mean, I guess common name. Look at that walk cycle.
What is happening with his walk? What are we supposed to be?
Early 2000s.
Yeah, but she doesn't walk like that.
Early 2000s.
What is the potato man trying to do?
Okay, so this is level 1, basically. Oh yeah, go inside the circle of stones. Yeah, that's a fucking idea, buddy.
He's fucked up now. That is not him. That one's a twin. Bong, what a prize.
Stonehenge.
Dude, I want to be in Stonehenge.
So I got teleported. Now we're in a temple of some kind.
I did not know.
Oh god, he's very tanky.
I did not know that you played as other people in this game.
Oh yeah, that's kind of the gimmick of the Tome of Eternal Darkness, that it tells everybody else's stories.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Examine.
The ice on the floor is finely crafted, inlaid with golden gems that Pius can't identify.
You just identified it though.
Apparently.
It's golden gems.
A strong, I guess you can't identify the gems. A strong linear design is situated in the middle and is equally unknown to the Roman soldier.
Cool.
I mean, playing the odds, probably like lapis and shit in there.
Wait. So, Wait, who's doing the voiceover then? You think he's looking at this and like a narrator comes on and just says that? What?
Just a guy just like...
Yeah.
He doesn't know what he's looking at. Hey, wait a minute! I didn't even have a chance to like properly examine it. He is a moron. He doesn't know what this is.
Shut up, Pious Augustus. I don't know if you're all that pious. Okay, so there's a ladder down. Obviously, we'll go there at some point. That is not a staircase like I thought in the distance. Well, we're going down. Only one way to go.
The ladder leads into the dank heart of the labyrinth. Danger lurks beneath. Pious courage, resolve.
Courageous resolve.
Does not buckle.
Nah.
Except that it does. No.
I guess we're just stuck in this room forever now.
Never mind.
Let me just hold on. Let me just pace back and forth. Oh, this is a big decision. My head keeps swirling back to that. You know what? Oh, wait, we can do sneaking. And that actually kind of looks better for a sneaking.
Yeah, his isn't bad. That's not a bad sneaking animation.
That's not bad.
It's certainly better than his weird running animation.
Okay, we can do a little bit of it. Ooh, that's a nice little flurry. Okay, now we've got a handle on what character does. Go on down.
Go down the pit.
No, sorry. Damn it.
Go down the pit.
There we go.
Down the pit.
Okay.
Sweet camera angle.
No exit. There's only one thing on TV. Being I, Claudius. I'm not familiar with that one. Don't stab the wall. Stab the zombie that's totally going to get up here in a second. Fine, I'll examine it. Okay, I won't examine it. Okay, cool.
I mean, you've examined it.
Yeah, let me just zoom on this desecrated butthole there. Uh-oh.
Only 23 BC, people also have
26 BC, thank you.
Alright, fine.
We're not 3 years in the future now. Okay, that was a little weird back and forth. Judge! Oh crap, I can't remember if there's booby traps or not. Obviously, I did not hit any, so that's good. Just... Whoa, okay. There goes a little bit of my health. Oh, good, you're gonna give me the health meter thing.
Represents life energy. Every time a character takes damage, the level will get lower. When it reaches 0, the character will have become dead.
Oh, I see.
This function allows the manipulation of image variables within the current room.
Thank you for the tutorial after I got sweeped by an enemy.
This function allows the current character to ready a weapon.
Going D&D. Now, huh?
This function allows the examination of objects within the inventory.
Also, it's kind of cute that the book blinks.
It is a little blinky bit.
Yeah, it's kind of cute.
Pressing this switches back between sections within the interface.
I'm sorry, how do you pronounce those two? Okay. Yeah, I got that. I think he's dead. Finish him! I finished him.
I like the sword just, like, appeared in his body. Like, there wasn't, like, a stabbing in motion. It was just like,
Man, I gotta quit putting stuff in front of this IR sensor.
I love people who replicated the emo sensor by
Oh, crap, he hit the wall
by
there.
using 2 candles to try and
Oh, that was a good flurry. Sorry. Damn, he is going sick house on them. Yeah, that was a little less sick house.
Amazing how BC
Finish
skeletons are wearing Kevlar vests. They seem fairly,
Chunky.
yeah.
I think that guy's just dead. Nope, never mind, he's not dead.
I mean, like,
Yep.
just
There we
slice
go.
them at the fucking waist. They're like little toothpicks. They'll just
Look,
split in half.
look, he is a soldier, he knows how to slice, okay?
Do he?
Do he, though? Yeah. Examine. Details. A strange granite block lies on the floor. Pick it up.
It's a granite block.
Yeah, with a rune.
Yeah.
The rune.
Weird
It's gonna be important later.
symbol.
Oh, hi!
Oh, I'm
Excuse me. I don't like you stand behind me. That's Daddy Bear's territory there. Crap. One is definitely way bigger than the other.
Yeah.
Ow. Depth perception is not a thing right now. Okay, well, that must have been a... Okay.
Right in his fucking zombie dick.
Okay, look. Okay. The heights, you know, I got one. I got one animation here.
Straight fucking penis hits.
Yeah, well, I'm not even sure they have dicks anymore, so it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's another symbol. Strange how they're using B a lot in this game. Usually it's A. Well, you want to be different? Just use the B button.
That is interesting.
Oh, hi. Hey, excuse me, everybody. Line up for your turn, alright? Nope. I said line up. Ow. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting swarmed a little bit here. Ow! Yeah, I get stun locked. Oh, friendly fire there, bud. Ow. Good thing he has armor. Ow!
Get some better attacks, Pius. A little bit.
Okay, obviously, I need to rest. Just run over here. Rest. Whew. Now is not the time, controller. Oops, excuse me. Alright, finish them all off. One at a time. Let's do this thing. Gotta get those Moris out. Most intense Tupperware party in the recording district. Tupperware party? How dare you, sir? Alright, we're finding a lot of granite blocks here.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure where he's putting in his armor.
That's a good question.
Must be up the skirt. Is that a Pius? Definitely a whisper of Pius! Come to me. Because reasons. This is a very well maintained little temple you got here, bud. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Spark. Who lit all these torches anyway?
It just...
Wow. You made that sexual very fast.
Well, you know. What else am I here for?
Interesting commentary.
I mean, I don't know if that's interesting, but it's certainly commentary.
Yeah, it is commentary. I'll give you that. Alright, one of them's barred, the other one is darkness. I'm a sneak.
Is it the eternal kind, or just the regular kind?
Gee! Wonder what this is all about.
It looked like an alligator with a torpedo on its head.
Damn you, depth perception! I cannot see!
Camera angle once again. No, don't look at the things that are attacking you. Look at this middle here with the granite block.
It's not so bad, though. Because I can actually still see my character.
That is good.
Yeah. Okay, let me just do a little rest. Alright.
So is this game too cool to have generating health?
Well, I think it's more of the horror aspect of this is that, you know. That guy. There we go. Finish him off. So, you know, limited resources do actually, you know, in horror games make it a little bit more risky, right?
Sure.
Just go ahead and examine this in detail. Okay, pick it up. Gee, I wonder how to do this puzzle now.
I don't know.
Uh-huh. This wall is permanently decorated with a strange line symbol carved in the granite. Symbol's yellow, by the way. Symbol.
Cut into this. It's a square, also got a whole line with scratches as though something has been removed from it.
Gee, I wonder. Oh. I'm gonna do this. Use. Because this is back in the point and click era where you had to be very precise about what you want to do with these things.
Looks like an alligator with a torpedo on its head.
Yeah, I guess so. This one is like Dingo 69.
It's a broken ladder.
No, it's Dingo 69. It's just two dingoes. 69.
Sure.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah. Done. I know these things. Get that guy. Use it.
Will it let you put the wrong ones in?
Yeah, I'm a little curious about that. But this is the kind of game that would totally fuck you over for that kind of thing. But I'll do it anyway. It does. It screws you over. How dare you mess up the puzzle? We send you enemy.
Just one though. She didn't fuck up that bad.
Yeah, okay.
Stay on the
Stab
ground.
her. Stay down. Alright. Let's do this the right way. See, that time we got the cutscene.
Just cut your hand with the knife as there's blood dripping.
Are you saying that
I mean, clearly not. Clearly very evidently not eternal.
spoilers?
I mean, didn't they spoil that in the press for the game?
Nope.
But they said that it was like, oh, this is gonna be the last game Ethan's in.
No, they just said his story ends here, and they were very heavily implying it was going to be Chris.
What, that died?
Well, considering Chris Redfield was the box art, despite the fact that he's not in it, like, at all.
There's square, rectangle, circle, and triangle.
Oh. Wait. Damn. I got square, square, circle, triangle.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah. Oh. Look at that.
It's a you.
It's a me.
Doppelganger play? That bad?
Maybe? I can't remember. It's been like a good 10 years since I last played this. Probably longer. Bias, you must prove your worth by destroying this statue. Can I get a sledgehammer? Oh. I've just been whacking away at everything. I should have been targeting. Oh, yeah, you gave me a crap ton of enemies just to wail on, and now you're giving me the tutorial here. Huh. One enemy. Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay. Okay, I gotcha. Oh, that wasn't close enough. Oh, hold on, I got a teabag real quick. Yeah, that's concerning.
Yeah.
I don't think that was made of stone.
I don't think so either. Or if it was some really weak-ass stone. Turned to fucking dust as soon as you tapped it.
Oh, hi. Oh. Okay, that makes it way easier. Nope, that one. Thank you. Ah, those still attack, yeah.
Did they take their arms out? So they can attack?
That seems about right. Oh, damn, I'm kind of stuck here. Got you?
No arms.
Okay, so, just whacking away at them. Not all that great. It also helps if, I'm not stuck in the damn...
Fucking doorway.
Yeah.
No arms. No other arms. You got nothing, so.
Oh, he's still doing it right there because he thinks I'm still there. Oh, you ain't the smartest tool in the shed, are you? That was efficient. See, that's much more efficient than me just completely wailing on him.
It's a little weird that you can't actually, it doesn't feel like you can attack below the waist. You can't actually hit them in the legs.
Nothing below the belt. Come on, these are the rules.
Which is an odd one.
These are the rules.
You can cut the arms, and and the head off, but the legs, nah.
Yeah, I agree with this. Okay. Okay, so I guess we're gonna interact with this buddy.
Yeah, that thing that it showed us before he could even possibly have seen it.
Yeah, I got you. But attached to the small pylon softly illuminates the room. The bizarre energy seems to radiate from it. Should pause, press the button. Yeah. We're good. I'll just die here. Right here.
Start.
We've come far enough. Just do some squats real quick. Nice little lunges. Oh, yeah. Get those knees nice and supple. Okay, we're good. Nope. Sorry. Yes. Just put a shoulder into it. That'll work. Huh. Step into the weird glowing thing?
Hell yeah.
Alright.
That's how you got into this mess in the first place.
Yeah, I suppose so.
So I can do it again.
Aliens, man. Aliens. It's the only explanation.
Yep.
Only explanation.
Aliens.
Okay.
Pick magic. Forsake the sword.
Now, this is actually an important decision.
Oh, I was just fucking joking around. This is actually...
Well, this will influence actually a little bit of the story. So yeah, I'm gonna do it for the lulz though, because I've picked every single one of these, and one of them is just insanely over the top voicing. So I'm doing this one. Yeah. Let me tell you.
Apparently it's a warp angel. Shaped from dark green and covers accuracy.
Nah. I'm gonna do that every time because it's ridiculous that it gives you options.
To say no, whether it allows you to say no.
Touch it. Yeah, totally touch it. Yeah, that was a great idea, wasn't it?
Well,
Wasn't the best decision now, was it?
you really only have yourself to blame.
Still alive.
Ooh.
Still alive.
Your armor got cooler.
Oh, yeah. Face is a little jacked, but, you know, could be worse.
Where are you behind the blue one now?
Eons have passed since then, and I have learned much. I was once as naive as a child, but now my mind is sharp. With the power of Xelatoth, I can now read the thoughts of others and make them raving mad with a mere suggestion.
It's a Xelatoth.
Face me, and you shall surely perish.
The lazy doctor was drunk during this procedure.
Also, he hit the chest, so extremely drunk.
Yeah.
Let me just
I like how
align this
fucking
thing.
wide it is. Like, it's not, like, tall. It's fucking wide.
Yeah, look, we got to get the panoramas in there, all right? Okay. There we go. Okay. Examine.
Edward Rubistetti is filled with arcane knickknacks.
Roy this. I think it's Roy this. Yeah. I like how they actually put the apostrophe at the end of that instead of putting in z like they did in 8. The winter z. Thanks. That's proper English right there.
Mementos of yesteryear and other cultures. The odor of ancient texts is faintly noticeable under the peppering of dust that covers
Sorry.
every surface except one. The desk in the center of activity, and not a mote of dust is on it. Here, Alex's grandfather had worked. Perhaps even hours before the
I also see a glowing page in that. Yeah.
Yeah, that looks significant. Strangely, with the tome of eternal darkness in her possession, Alex can read the page.
Look, it's swapped out for an actual interactable thing.
It is a chapter page from the tome itself. Should you take the chapter page? I mean, it's fully up there for a reason.
This story is crap, anyway.
Yeah, it's fully up there for the reason. So
yeah, I know. It gets me to the next level.
Alex has found a chapter page entitled The Binding of the Corpse God.
Yeah.
That's a lame god. Got a corpse.
Look, she's got a pensive look on it now.
This is diploma from the University of Phoenix. Oh, the shade.
Yes.
I cannot say what was the true beginning, nor am I sure of its end.
Well, this is
So perhaps here is the best place to start. I am reminded of ideas I first encountered in Sir James George Fraser's book, The Golden Bough,
That man had
a
3
study
first
in
names.
magic and religion. We are overwhelmed by a very human need to weave a web of meaning where there may be none. Since time immemorial, ancient peoples have dressed up their lack of knowledge as gods and demons. I have discovered that sometimes the fates of gods and mortals intertwine, and legends are born.
Dun, dun, dun.
Angkor Thom region, Cambodia, 1150 AD.
Moving up in time.
Might be around the
Thy
Angkor
time
Wat
is
region,
done,
actually.
great ancient. Forever in shadow will you be master of chaos.
Yeah, she's just reading
And to fade to
The
nothing in
tome.
obscurity will
the
be
Tome of
thy
Eternal
fate.
Darkness right there.
Sure.
Thy master has planned many millennia for this day. It is the true chaos of all things that you now must be entombed amongst the beings of flesh and bone.
You have a great monument here, Mantarok. It is a pity that no one will ever recognize it as yours. May the darkness claim thee, crawling chaos and damned beast. No longer will thy reign be kept over the ancients you have kept imprisoned. Thou hast seen the last of this world.
Got a lot of pink light there, bud.
The complete lack
Yeah, it is hurting a little bit.
is really odd.
Hey, it's a Steven! Come to see a corpse god die, I see.
Not even these mythical
What
fables
should
can
we
keep me
guess?
amused.
How
There
the
has to be
ancients decided to
something to do
unionize.
around here. I only wish something that fantastic and of higher
What should we
purpose
guess?
could
What
happen
should
to
we guess,
me.
Stephen?
Ah, just, randomly. Yay!
Very good. You're in the door. You're guaranteed to get the second one now.
Immortals.
Heck yeah, man.
Join the club.
It's good stuff.
My God, you deserve a round of applause. You made it this far, Steven.
Yeah. There's this.
Yeah, now you can definitely get a signal boost from any carrier except AT&T, because AT&T sucks.
I thought it was Sprint.
The door is firmly closed, sealing the temple. Perhaps there's another exit somewhere inside. Yes. What does she have on her? She has the Tome of Eternal Darkness, as you do.
Ah, you have Verizon.
Yeah. You have the Tome of Eternal Darkness, as you do.
Sure.
And then a short sword. Actually, a kind of, what is that, a Kopej? No.
I'm gonna be honest. If they dosed me
What?
with 5G, so whenever I was anywhere, I had 5G, I would be 1,000% okay with that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Like, people be like, they're putting something. It's like, man, if they put something cool in my body, I'd be all about it. Like,
I mean, if we're going on a tangent about the whole conspiracy theory about 5G being injected, it's like, why? So they can track you. It's like, do you carry your phone with you at all times? They don't need to inject anything
not
into
only
you.
do I carry my phone with me at all times,
Yeah, there you go.
my watch is also connected to my phone and GPS.
Yeah. It just that conspiracy makes no sense. It's just
Unless you live entirely off the grid, in which case you're probably fine as far as COVID's concerned, because you ain't interact with anybody anyway.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm sure there's a vast conspiracy to give people 5G. Yeah,
dude,
it doesn't make any sense.
people will believe anything.
I
The
guess
fucking
so.
Pizzagate.
Oh shit.
Holy shit.
Ah shit.
I didn't know what that was for the longest time until it got explained to me, and I
Yeah.
was like,
Yeah.
there are people on this planet currently, right now, who believe this, actual human beings, and we haven't just put them in a box somewhere and
Yeah.
just, observed them for study.
Magical thinking. It's everywhere. Let me check this thing. Shorts over the wooden grip, light and durable. A small curve running from the handle makes it better at hacking rather than stabbing. That's actually kind of accurate, I think, for that.
Yeah.
It's definitely a chopper.
The curve is smooth, not...
Yeah. Okay, good to know. And I know how to effectively target stuff now, so... So, you know, just hanging out in the corpse god's temple, I guess, as you do. As you do.
When did this game come out?
2002.
When were you born, Steven?
Oh, no. Don't make me feel old. Don't do that to me. Oh, God.
Oh, no. This game's as old as you.
Oh, no.
Oh.
A statue of the goddess.
Hey, it means that you missed all of this garbage. Like, you were able to be old enough to enjoy video games once they had become not shit.
To be fair, I kind of like the writing style because
it's interesting.
It's a little bit pretentious, you know, shoving in a couple of complicated words where it's like you didn't have to go to eclectic. Come on, guys.
I also really love the fact that these like yellow.
Yeah.
I love the way that old games would always be like, we got to make sure to emphasize the important words here because you won't be able to figure that out just by reading it.
Yeah.
Got to make sure. Statue. The flashing is not enough.
Yeah.
You also need to know.
Well, again, CRT, so it's like, I can't really make it. Strange necklace. Okay, I got that.
A statue of the goddess, delicately sculpted from sandstone. It
Oh,
casts
no.
an alert eye.
I'm sorry to drag you into this reminiscing about youth in Nosferatu's
For everyone who enters the temple. There's a strange necklace about its neck. Aaliyah.
Nah.
Elia?
Elia. She's got a hell of a waistline, though. God damn.
Also, there's, like, her back is weirdly bloody looking.
Is it?
Like, it's just
I thought
really...
it was just her shirt.
It's just the shading on the part of her back that's exposed. Just makes it look really
Can't remember if that was good or not.
What, to you?
Yeah.
Necklace can be used to heal her. Make sure that she does not move when the spell is being cast. Yeah, see, like, that's not her top. That's just her... She's wearing a crop top.
Yeah.
It's just that weird... It's supposed to be back shadow, but it just looks like she's had a really bad, like, cut on her upper back or a hair dyeing situation gone very wrong.
I don't know. I think it's just shading.
I know it's
just
definitely
looks like
meant
shading
to be shading, but I don't know. It looks really, really aggressively red.
Wait, you want to take over for a second?
Sure.
Get me another beer.
Get me something to snack on.
Cheez-Its?
Yeah, I eat Cheez-Its. Okay. Now we remember that I have used a GameCube controller very, very infrequently.
Alright, I got sun chips.
Sun chips are also good.
And salted caramel peanuts.
All of the above is delicious.
Okay.
I'm not currently dieting, so... Is there no run button?
What's that?
Is there no run button?
Yeah, hold left trigger.
Left. Ah, there we go. So this bitch runs like fucking 4 miles per hour. Look at that. Cheez-Its. Oh my god. I watched...
I'll get the sun chips. Hold on.
Do you ever remember watching... This is from like 2009 maybe. The David Blaine Street Magic skit?
No, I haven't seen that.
Oh my god. I just found that again and rewatched it, and the Cheez-Its made me think about it. It's just like, what are you drinking there? It's orange soda. What else is orange? I don't know. Cheez-Its? Cheez-Its! Cheez-Its! Cheez-Its!
Okay. It's kind of hard to see.
It is dark as fuck.
It is super
Can you
dark.
adjust the brightness on this game? Shit.
Maybe, actually. There we go. Brightness adjustment.
Let's just amp that motherfucker up.
About there. Yes. Cool, we have saved. Because we can just save from anywhere, apparently.
Much better.
It's a little bit washed out, but I think it's fine. Oh no! Zombos!
You'll never hear me complain because I usually jack the brightness. I want everything I play to max.
Okay, now we can see her outfit a little bit better. It's actually a little bit more intricate.
Yeah, also that back shadowing looks a little bit less aggressively red.
Okay, basically she's just wearing a pair of panties right now, but with, like, one side...
Also her weird strappy shin guards.
Oh, that? I mean, you know, in case
it doesn't look like
somebody
she's
tries
wearing
to...
shoes.
Oh, hello, Conkers. Congas? Is it Congas? Her bad tan line. Tan line? I mean, can we see any tan lines? It's kind of hard to make out.
Yeah, whoever did her back tanning, yeah, it's not great.
You're just talking... Okay, I see what you're talking about now. It's just that red stripe down the back.
It looks like she fucked up when she was dyeing her hair.
Okay, I got what you were saying now. I see. It's a heavy metal Coda! How's it going, Coda?
When did Leon get so sexy?
Oh, this... Yeah, okay, I got you. I thought you were hitting on me for a second there, Coda. Yeah. Yeah.
It's alright.
Yeah.
It's a knockoff of Jeannie's outfit bought from a street vendor. Yeah. Kinda.
Yeah, a little bit. Now I kind of want to see what our idol animations are.
They didn't know they had purple pigment in them times. Yeah, you're not. You're not wrong.
Well, I mean, where's the indigo plant located? I guess is a good question.
I mean...
Oh, that idol animation is actually kind of cool.
I mean, purple dye, for the most part, comes from a particular type of bug.
Does it?
Yeah.
I thought it was just indigo plant.
The kind of purple, at least if you ever buy, maybe it's different now, but about 10 years ago, when I was still a cake decorator, if you ever bought purple icing dye,
okay,
it was made of a particular type of bug that would be crushed up.
Violet was from a type of crushed shells.
Boiled and then dried, yeah.
Was it? See, I think... Damn, what is, it's not chromium. What is it? Cadmium? I think cadmium makes a certain color. I forget.
Yellow.
Yellow?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha, yeah. Although, I don't know if they use it anymore, because I think cadmium is very toxic.
You know what else they also don't use anymore? Mummy brown.
Where do they get that brown from? Where do they get that brown from?
That's why they don't...
Where do they get that brown from?
Yeah. And unfortunately, it's not replicatable. They've talked about... I watched a whole thing about
Snails, really? Oh, is it... Oh my god, I just understood why the purple robes were so fucking important then.
Yeah.
Because it was fucking hard to make purple.
Mm-hmm. Also,
Gotcha.
depending on where you were in the world at one point, I think it's why... Yeah, only row through were purple.
Yeah, got it.
I think it's why pineapples are still considered like a welcoming gift.
Okay.
It's like, I know that, like, I read a thing once where it's like if you were from a place that didn't have pineapples, obviously travel was difficult, so you clearly had a lot of money if you could get a pineapple. Because it meant that you could pay to have it imported or go to the place where it was.
Ooh.
This looks like Meg from Family Guy after some fast.
I mean... This is 1150 AD. I don't want to make any assumptions based on the region, though, because
not a European swallow.
Solid reference. I'll accept this. All right, let's get back to this. Details. The design on the wall appears to depict the time of the day. Perhaps the candles do too. Gee, I wonder where I'm supposed to put that candle. I think that's right. I think it's already right. We're good. Don't need to change anything about that.
I'm just gonna open every single one of these things.
That's fine. I was gonna open them anyway. Engraved on the floor is a striking design featuring the sun sinking below the edge of the world.
There's a whole flock of ducks out there.
So it's a sunset. Gotcha. All right.
There's a whole flock of ducks out there, and they all want sun chips.
Yeah, that's definitely a pressure plate. You seen that shit? It's okay. Well, shit. I hit another one. Damn it. I can see the pressure plates now. Oh, don't step on that one. Go around that one. There we go. What's over here? It's an alcove with nothing in it. Capture Ice do tend to make this game green tint and dark scenes and playing on
Yeah, you can see it there.
Yeah, I guess so.
No getting around it.
Yeah.
Should build shelves there.
Shelves. All the shelves. Wonder if I walk slowly. Is walking slowly? Well, at least I tiptoed around that one, so that's good. Alright. We got this. Oh, she's got a little bit of a sachet when she walks. You see that? A little bit of a sachet.
A little bit of hip wiggle.
Yep. Oh, guess we're not going back that way now. Oh, look, it's a bit of a meteor zombie, but with the dick taken
It's all
away.
in green. When located by creatures, a sanity loss occurs, causing a decrease in the level of sanity meter in the character to pulse green. Beware! Sanity loss affects perception and eventually health.
Uh-oh. Oh, thanks. You paused it right as I was swinging at him.
Don't look too hard. She's 16. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, good point. Let's see here. This meter represents character sanity. You don't say. The sanity meter represents your sanity? Oh, I had no idea.
I thought that it represented my health.
You get those mixed up all the time. Although these are red and green, which just fucks with me, but I can actually tell them apart in this one.
They're pretty distinctly different. For one thing,
Yeah.
the green is a lot brighter than the red is. The red's quite dark.
So that helps
This
me.
is almost too sweet.
So this is the whole thing that they purported on, back in the day, is that you have a sanity meter, it gets low. Yeah, I'm colorblind.
Yes, he is colorblind.
Partially, red-green. And, weird shit starts happening. You start hallucinating enemies and everything like that, Back to Visage? I don't remember Visage.
You didn't play Visage,
I didn't play Visage, no.
You should.
Play.
It's
Okay.
It's really good.
Okay.
It scared the absolute bejesus out of me watching Jack play it.
Oh, yeah.
Jacksepticeye played it.
Yeah.
Mark played it as well. I did not enjoy his playthrough, personally, but...
And Mark's sometimes an acquired taste on certain things.
He just, Mark is really funny most of the time, and then sometimes he'll find a bit, and he's like, I find this bit hilarious. And it's like, cool, I didn't, and then he'll run that bit into the ground.
To be fair, I do that all the time because I can't think of anything else.
It's easy to do.
Yeah.
It's just,
I just the rule of Pokemon for this game, color order.
Sure.
Okay. Oh. Yeah, that's going to be important for the spell casting later. Don't.
These are really sweet.
I know, right?
They're
great. I love those.
I think it's a little too much.
It's a little too much?
It's a little bit too much.
It's just right for me.
This tastes like when I get
Finishing move on a character recovers sanity.
When I get to the bottom of my caramel latte.
I completely fucked up that thing.
You did.
Damn.
Doing the first two chapters,
okay,
and the middle of the third one, and
just
chapter. I've only seen chapters 1 and 2. I actually haven't seen chapter 3 because I watched Jacksepticeye play the first chapter, but he never played the second. And then I watched the Lurker. I watched the Let's Know where they played the second chapter. But I didn't see the third one because I don't think it was out yet. It's really good. It's very effective. It's very PT,
Ooh, look! I can press. You wanna give voices to these buttons?
You can press mute and and.
Gotcha. I think I should press.
Full access for it came out last October. Good to know. I will see if anybody that I like watching has played it, or I'll wait for this asshole to play it, and I'll watch him do it.
Visage?
Yeah.
Alright.
It's a very solid horror game. Very PT-esque, but actually kind of an expansion on what PT is.
Okay.
And done well. It's very creepy. At least it was for me. I remember sitting there watching Jack play it with that fuck. I have not had Cheez-Its in probably 5 years, maybe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was just they're not.
Am I completely ruining your diet?
No, I'm not dieting right now.
Okay. So this is just a buffet for you now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It wears PT on its heart. It is also stream friendly with the jump scares. Yeah. Agreed. Very much agreed.
I think I reset up the traps. I said I don't see them.
No, like, I like Cheez-Its. I just forget about Cheez-Its a lot. So when I'm not dieting, I never remember to get them. And when I am dieting, obviously I can't have them.
Okay, all the traps reset. That's nice. Oh, shit. That's fair. Joke's on you, it's never going to be less stressful.
Well, I mean, when it's less immediately.
Oh, I am fucking these things. I am good at this game now. Not a single point of health was lost, and I am fully sane.
Also, like, her sword's
yeah. To be fair.
To be fair.
To be fair. I don't have to mess with this one. I don't know why I'm messing with
I don't know what you did.
I never know what I'm doing.
Game audio out of sync. Yeah.
It's because of the damn capture card, I know.
It's a little less.
I haven't figured out a way around that yet.
Thankfully, this game doesn't seem to have a whole lot of fucking audio. It's like, no background music. It's weird.
Yeah.
Like, it's really, really off.
Actually, you know, they got whispers and stuff like that, so it does make it a little bit more, you know, stressful. Always sound close.
Although I see you did not care enough to put your headphones back on.
I can still hear it.
I know, so can I. It's so loud.
I think if I put this back on, hold on, because I got a bronze necklace. Yes. Boom! Puzzle solved. I got puzzle solved.
Hell yeah.
Puzzle solved. Here you go.
Solved in puzzles. But my hope is by the time we've moved, and we've got everything situated,
right.
You can have people over, maybe Spiral will be out for video on demand at that point.
Oh, yeah.
And then you can come over.
Sweet.
And we can watch it. Because we got the nice TV now.
Oh, nice. I think this is fine.
That looks correct.
Yeah.
Seems decent.
I don't know why that...
Why are so many of them already set up correctly?
Yeah, it seems like a lost...
odd choice.
Alright, let's move around the obvious pressure points here. Just navigate that nice and easy. Oh my god, look at that! Definitely a map painting. You can definitely tell. It's supposed to look like it's off in the distance, but you...
That's all... So when you cross over into that, what happened?
Oh, it's probably going to transition. Yeah, transition.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, that was definitely not an actual thing.
Yeah. Oh, good. Oh, look at this dude. He's a little bit redder.
And he's pulling out all the fucking Tomb Raider classics.
Right?
Liquor!
What? Is that a liquor? Oh, no, it just looks like a liquor. I gotcha. Hey, you have no arms. Give up already.
Set him in the booty.
Oh my god, he's regenerating his head. Okay, we're good. We're good. Looks like Robbie Williams in his video of DJ after his skin tore up. What?
Tis but a scratch.
There we go. That's more of a reference I can understand. Now somebody done fucked up this one. I see no sun. Who lit these candles? Somebody made an effort to light these candles. Also, the fact that we can have triggers just based on candles. Amazing.
I know. Where's that tech for, like, now? Why aren't we hiring all these people to put these ancient death trap people to, like, help with our technology?
Do I get a map? Is there a map? No. Here we go.
That's some top-notch security. A stiff breeze can fuck up your security system.
It's fair.
It's been even longer since I've had some.
To be fair, this is a universe that has actual magic, so everything goes to the wind. No, that looks like a battle cruiser.
A bit.
Yeah, right. I can see that. Little,
You're not as wrong as one would hope.
No. All right. I guess we'll go this way. Also, they give me like a crap ton of health regen stuff, but I have not had to use it because I'm avoiding the traps and I am taking care of business.
Working overtime.
And boy, this girl may look spindly and only 16, but she can She can work.
She can beat a bitch up.
Yeah. She ain't taking no shit. Okay.
You triggered that one.
Yeah. Whoops. Oh, it's the noon one again.
Seems fine.
Is there a thing I have to do that?
I love how your character walks with absolutely no sense of urgency.
It's because I wasn't actually sprinting. I think maybe there was something in the alcove back there. I want to make sure. Just. Ah,
yeah, you can't avoid that one.
Okay.
I say, don't fucking hesitate.
I didn't hesitate. It was actually the controller being too far away from the thing.
You know, some things feels cheating. We also turned the brightness
up. There
up.
was. I didn't check this alcove. A small pedestal covered with decorative etchings stands before the wall. The blowgun upon it must have some special significance for it to be the focal point of this display. Yeah.
Yeah, we turned the... You definitely don't want to inhale when you have the confidence to blow.
Good landing. Good landing. You see that landing? Damn, that was a good landing.
Good, that was a good landing.
A secret passage in the temple.
No, blowguns are fun to use, but also a little bit scary. Every single time you put your mouth against it, you're just like, do not inhale under any circumstances. You will regret it.
Suck.
Oh, you missed it, Cody. That's the first one he hasn't done that on. Every single other time he's interacted with anything that asks yes or no, he's like, nah. Nah, I think I'm good. I'm done with the adventure. Adventure over.
I'm done with this. Finish him! Finish him! Finish him! My
Who's that guy?
He's just dude.
The guard is grateful for Leah saving his life. In return, he offers his services. If Leah brings him a weapon that has been broken, he will repair it as a gesture. Like, we just broke it.
You know what? You know what?
What?
Oh shit! Hold on. Hold on. Examine.
That's not
Detail. Broken short sword. Hey, dude. I'm telling you.
He's 4 fucking feet away.
Yes. Also, you use a spell. Yeah, it's been repaired. I think the point is that you could have just let him die, and then you don't get your short sword.
I guess, but it's like you just
broken.
You just broke it, and the game didn't even wait 40 seconds to be like, but here's how you repair it though. Like, have her break it a while ago and then find the guy later.
I think this is maybe a tutorial for later. Oh, she wanted to sit down for a second.
No sitting. No sitting for you, bitch.
Wow, you got some animosity for her. Don't know why.
No, I really enjoy that she's got fucking shin bracers.
Okay,
but has no shoes. She's wearing no shoes.
Okay. I mean, okay.
But shin bracers. Like, I'm really concerned about my shins.
I don't think I can avoid this one.
I'm concerned about my shins, but not my feet.
Shit.
Crushy wall.
Of course it has to be crushy wall.
Gotta love a crushy wall.
Yeah. Step on the nice ones.
No, I'll believe court dancer, but still, why the shin guards? Why so concerned about shin damage, but not concerned about foot damage?
Yeah, you know.
If she's a dancer, she should be extra careful about stepping on stuff so she doesn't fucking bang up her feet.
Oh, we got an enemy? We got an enemy.
Chin on. Chin on.
Poison! I don't know why they take poison damage, but, you know, who am I to
Not for playing Ballin'. I mean, maybe both. Doot ball. What would doot ball be?
You have a trumpet.
Every player has their own trumpet that runs next to them and just fucking, like, does sound effects for them. I'd watch the shit out of that. Like, look. She got them from Wish for $10. Like, has never done her life from years into collecting proper showwear, but now she doesn't need them. She simply feels no pain. Fucking A.
Dude ball. Wait, where would the ball come in? So we got the dutes. Do we have to balance it in the trumpets? Gotcha.
Doot is apparently originates from Long Island, New York. It can mean a lot of different things. It can insult someone for looking weird. So an ugly football team. I like the idea of the ugliest motherfuckers you've ever seen all on a singular team together. And also the aforementioned trumpeters.
Yeah.
Just like also there. Just like ready. It's like, hut, hi. Just like announce everything.
This mural depicts a skeletal demon befriending the ancient Come here. People by denouncing one of the fertility gods. I denounce that fertility god.
Oh,
she only gave you 6 children.
Well.
Oh, we got some soccer fans in the chat now. Oh, let me just pan this real quick. You gotta get a
Soccer
nice...
is one of those things I feel like I should care about.
I feel like I need to have a nice steady pan of this. All right. See all that? I'm not sure.
That's a whole lot of nothing.
That's okay. We got people over here. I think these are the Khmer.
Got shiny dude.
I'm pretty sure that's
Probably.
Pius Augustus. Probably. Yeah. And then
Tentacle monster.
Yeah, just tentacle porn. All the rest of it. This is their tentacle.
The only sport I like is World's Strongest Man because it's so alpha. I used to watch the World's Strongest Man competitions.
Oh, you know, they have a Ninja Warrior-like thing on, I don't know, some channel hosted by, come on. You know, the wrestler.
The wrestler?
Okay, the one that has the intro. Come on.
Oh, you're talking about John Cena.
I'm talking about John
Oh
Cena.
my god. Like
I know.
That was
I was trying to think of a way to describe it, alright? You had to give me a minute here.
That's like the equivalent of saying it's that person, you know, with hair. Like
hey, that eliminates all bald people, alright? That is a piece of information
right,
you
but
can
all
use.
that you eliminated was anyone who was not a wrestler by saying, you know, the one with the intro. It's like that's what all wrestlers.
It wasn't Macho Man.
It's not Macho Man. Okay,
Yeah,
fine.
yeah,
That's
see?
because he's dead.
Oh, now I'm sad. Why do you have to do that?
He's dead.
Why do you do that?
Ultimate Warrior's dead.
This seems boring.
Hulk Hogan
That
is
sounds
sadly alive.
Jeez, alright.
He's a disgusting racist, like
Alright.
inward using piece of shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did not know.
Yeah.
Jesus. I skipped it again. There's a hole in this device. Something inside. Perhaps a key or a lever. Or a long stick. I don't care. Something.
I'm sure it was hilariously bad. Just like basically everything he's ever done.
Alright.
I'm not a huge Hogan fan, even from like a wrestling standpoint. I've watched some of the older stuff, and like he's
Still around. Oh God. Okay.
he was impressive for like
Ow. Ooh.
blow darts.
Apparently. I can't tell where they're coming from.
Run for it. They're coming out of those holes in the wall.
I don't know when though.
Probably when you spun the pressure plate, I guess. He was a one-trick pony. Yeah, he just like.
Can I can't.
Nope.
That looks like an opening.
It does.
It's,
She should be able
it's
to
totally
fit
an
through that.
opening.
Yeah.
God damn it. Pressure plate. And that's the blow darts. Alright. So, if I come back this way, stop on that point.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Man, I don't know what they're protecting, but damn. Okay. It's a crushing wall.
Yep.
It's kind of obscuring my view of the giant death blades. Yeah, cut that one close. Freaking death corridor.
That was almost very bad timing on that one.
Yeah, I gotcha. Oh no.
By channel 35 years ago.
Whoa, I think there were some darts there. But it's okay, I won. Oh, okay. Yeah, you guys fight. I don't give a fuck if you fight.
What? Alright.
Fight for my amusement.
We're just not even a part of this.
Get fucked.
Get blow darted.
Okay, well, I wanted to finish it, but alright. Good thing they gave me 85 more rounds for this thing.
That's a lot of fucking blow darts.
Let me tell you, it is.
The finishing with the. My favorite thing I've ever seen Hulk Hogan do is because it's so bad.
Yeah.
It was from the.
Let's examine this real quick.
Was it 19?
Yeah. Wait a minute.
1997?
Is the screen tilting just a
It
tiny
is.
bit?
It is shaking.
I think this whole temple's coming down.
I think so too.
This mural depicts one of the ancient deities being tortured and killed by a skeletal demon. Didn't that just happen, though? Yeah.
Warrior vs. Hogan WCW. Yeah, it's the one where he tries to use the fucking flash paper and sets his own fucking eyebrows on fire like a dumb piece of shit. Like.
Right. So, okay, I understand what happened now. This kind of confused me when I first played this game, right? So at the beginning of this part, right? Okay, it's kind of a weird thing that the Tome of Eternal Darkness does, right? So we got the page for her chapter, and it starts off with another flashback to Pius Augustus here killing the corpse guy, right? So it's a flashback instead of a flashback, and then she's like,
What is
"Okay,
this
let's start."
fucking Saw?
Yes, apparently. All right, now okay, things got different.
WCW is a train wreck.
Aha! We have found the group scan. Also, apparently they. Okay, so this happened long enough ago that they carved out a fucking mural of this. Right?
Sure,
yeah, because the last room had the mural of the skeletal demon killing this guy right here. I'm confused at the time scale here.
You don't have to worry about spoiling the Super Mario Brothers movie. It is.
Oh no! I've played this game before. I've played through the entire thing, so I know the plot.
Yeah. Also, yeah. The game. Yeah. I've never played it, but I don't.
Don't go near it.
Stop! Don't go near it. Ah! Yeah, you guys should take your own advice.
Oh shit!
So, you are reduced to feeding on flesh and bone, apparently. How the mighty have fallen. You will surely fester for millennia to come. A slow and torturous fate.
He just he can grab you.
You had best leave, young fool, or you will find yourself as food for the dead god.
Take your own advice. I don't know why you're taunting still.
Alright then.
Oh, hi, Mr. Sandals.
Are one of the chosen many. Flesh and blood.
Okay. That's a pretty wide
It is
criteria.
now your destiny to fight the eternal darkness.
Okay.
I will say, sometimes I'm just in the mood for
I
a
give
Slim
you a
Jim.
gift
Like, it's
any
not
time,
real beef
one
jerky. Beef
obligation.
jerky is different. It's good.
The gift is your
Occasionally,
life, sweet
I just really want to fucking snap into a Slim Jim.
The obligation is this. You hold one of Mantarok's hearts.
Oh, thanks.
The essence of the corpse.
All right.
To some it is a source of great power. From those people, you must defend it, lest they use it to destroy what little brightness your world has.
What the fuck is that?
It's the heart of Mantarok, the corpse guy. Oh, thanks. Now I have an extra heart.
Yeah, I'm back to Macho Man again.
He's gonna go limp off because I just have that lying around. All right, so you're not gonna eat me now, right? Because I got one of your hearts. It's hostage. Take that. Metal staff. Take it up. A metal staff. Oh, I can use that as a lever thing.
What the fuck?
What? It's a giant flesh guy.
All the fucking eyeballs and shit?
Look at that mouth. Look at that. Look at that gaping maw.
That's some fucking Sarlacc pit shit.
Yeah. He's blinking. Look at that. That thing blinks.
It too looks horrified by what it is.
Examine. Detail.
statue of a human female bears witness to the monstrosity that fills the room. The porous stone of its body is covered with the effluvial grime that Mantarok has secreted over the years.
Effluvial.
Secreted. Secreted is just a word that just sounds bad. It's like, you never want to get to no, it's a secretion. It's like, oh.
Oh, hold on. Let's look around. Let's pan this shit.
Ugh.
Let's pan this shit.
Drop of the butt.
That's pretty good. Oh, look at that. It's just a mouth.
It's like blinking its mouth.
Yeah.
Fucking.
They just swapped out.
It just looks like they look like little fucking sharp sphincters. Panning it so sexual. Once again, we're back to what we had the conversation about in fucking Resident Evil 8.
Yeah.
This is somebody's fetish. Somebody puts this game on and masturbates ferociously to it and has all sorts of secretions.
Oh, probably related to this whole thing, those digestion fetishes are a thing.
Oh yeah, no.
People being eaten and then digested. It's a thing.
It's called vor.
Vor?
Vor. Being eaten. Yeah, vor. there it is.
I didn't know it had a name.
Yup.
Did not know.
Tell you what, the first time I ever came across that word, I was like, what does this mean?
Then you went down that rabbit hole.
And then I clicked on the fucking fic, because I was curious.
Great. Now he says Thor. Sorry, go ahead. I'll tell my story.
Thankfully, for me, it was a really, really tame one, so I was not immediately like, what? It was just kind of like, okay, this is weird, but alright, like, I guess,
to each their own.
Yeah,
different strokes for different folks.
Whatever, different strokes indeed.
Yeah.
Whatever makes you splooge, like,
A door for middle size. Seals the vault.
Rule 34 yet.
Stylized design.
It looked like a weird eyeball thing. That carving is much more attractive than the actual real creature.
And
I like how she's just like casually running around like, yeah, no, it's all good.
What? She has one of the hearts of Mantarok. He's not her. Nope, that's okay. That's the same thing. So obviously.
Stab it in its eyeball.
The procession of flesh and bone. Oh, good. They have levels, and I can zoom in and out. Look at that! Look how advanced this is for 2002. No, thank you. No, thank you with that mouth.
Stab it in its eyeball. One of them. Any of them.
But I think he's one of the quote-unquote friendly things.
Friendly?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. They built an entire temple to him.
Even the classic map is more elaborate.
Okay, fine. I'm just saying.
I'll take your word for it. I've never played it.
Look, I'm just saying it's a lot more than some developers have put into their.
Sure, especially from the 2000s.
Yeah. That's all I'm saying.
Caution laser device.
That's probably for just the GameCube.
Yeah, it's like, what we got?
Alright, I gotta sneak through this again. I gotta solid stank my way through this bunch of pressure point. Luckily, because of the contrast, I can totally see it. Alright, we'll just... Oh, there's people. Okay.
Alright, cool.
It's fine.
Great.
Fuck you. Just come on, come at me, bro. I think he's been killed.
Warning. Please carefully make precautions. Look like you this bug before using your Nintendo hardware system, game disc, or accessory. This book contains important safety information. We did not read this before we put the game in.
I'm sorry.
Fuck.
Oh, we're totally fucked.
Fuck.
Flubbernucked. Just completely flubbernucked. Alright, we're good.
Warning. Seizure.
Oh, I'm gonna save real quick.
Some people.
Save.
In some areas of the game, I'll let you use the free look
Save.
on the emulator.
It is not to. It is not safe to save right. Hold on. It is not safe to save right now. Let me just back out of the room.
I mean, I guess credit to them that it's
save. Yeah. Save and continue. Oh, cool.
It's better than what was that one game called? the Skittles tie-in game.
Oh, I played like a good couple of minutes of that, and I'm like, what is this game? Why is it so self?
It was. So my brother played most of it. It's really funny, and it's actually pretty decent.
Yeah, it was. It was like fourth wall breaking.
It allowed you to save anywhere at any time, which means that you could save as you were dying.
Oh boy!
And that is definitely what happened to my brother.
Oh no!
He saved instead of loaded when he was falling into a pit of quicksand, and had to restart it.
That sounds about right.
Yep. It's bad times.
Bad by all. Ooh, good thing I didn't run all the way.
Did you know some people, about 1 in 4,000, may have seizures or blackouts triggered by light flashes?
Okay.
Such as watching TV or playing video games.
Hold on.
They've never had a seizure before.
I got hit by a dart, and it did a very small sliver of health.
Well, it is only a dart. Anyone who has had a seizure, loss of awareness, or other symptoms linked to an epileptic condition should consult a doctor before playing a video game.
Oh, thank you. Okay, cool. We're through the trap hallway.
Sit or
again.
stand as far from the screen as possible.
Oh, we got more enemies. Oh god, I ran right into that one.
As far from the screen as I can get in this room.
Oh my god, how far away does it say?
As far away from the screen as possible.
Oh my god. Treating it like a microwave without it shielding.
Play video games on the smallest available television screen.
That's not a thing anymore.
Do not play if you are tired or need sleep.
Oh, we have violated that so much.
Play in a well-lit room.
Nope.
Take a 10 to 15 minute break every hour.
Fuck that shit. I ain't doing that.
Here you go. Warning. That was just the seizure warning.
Sorry, I gotta catch up. Because of the fixed camera in some area of the game, like the free look camera and emulator, see the parts you can add. Oh, yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. I mean, maybe I should just do emulator. I mean, it is cool using my.
Sure. Maybe for the future.
Yeah.
Playing video games can make your muscles, joints, or skin hurt after a few hours. I'm just reading what it
just from sitting still, probably. I don't know.
Follow these instructions to avoid problems such as tendinitis, carpal tunnel syndrome, or skin irritation. Take a 10 to 15 minute break every hour, even when you think you don't need it.
What?
If your hands, wrists, or arms become tired or sore while playing, stop and rest them for several hours before playing again.
Where'd they get the skin irritation from?
I don't know.
What?
Skin? Are they using their foreskin? Just slap that on there. I only operate the joystick with one thing.
I have
Mom,
absolute control over that one.
This has more warnings than the latest stop smoking.
Look, Mom, no hands.
If you continue to have sore hands, wrists, or arms during or after play, stop playing and see a doctor.
Oh my god, dude, what are you doing?
Warning, electric shock.
Okay, this dude is still standing in the corner.
He's just hanging. He's just chilling. He's not worried.
Oh, fuck. Did I go too far? Oh, shit. Hold on. Wait. God damn it. Why did I go back this way?
I don't know.
Oh, no. Oh, wait. I remember now. Okay, I didn't... Okay, I got you. I remember now. I had to put the thing in the thing, and the thing, and the thing.
If you got sore hands playing Elias chapter, you better open up for Chris Hansen.
Why don't you take a seat right over there?
To avoid electric shock when you use the system, use only the AC adapter that comes with your system. Do not use the AC adapter if it has damaged, split, or broken cords or wires. Make sure the AC adapter cord is fully inserted into the wall outlet or extension cord.
Hey, look, I opened the door all the way back over there.
It said you can use an extension cord. It's interesting. A lot of things are like, don't plug into an extension cord.
So now I gotta go back through the trap hallway.
This one does not. Always carefully disconnect all plugs by pulling on the plug and not the cord. All I'm doing is thinking of all the times that I have stepped on the thing that I was unplugging something from and just yanked it. It's like, nope, done. This game loves backtracking and retracking.
Well, I mean, that's how you get more content.
Is that a game book or an OSHA manual? Like, look at this. Look at this. This is all warnings.
Hold up close to the camera.
Like,
See that.
this is just 2 pages worth of fucking warnings.
Ow! Ow! Except not really, because it only slightly cut me a bit.
Ow, except not really. Let's see. Motion sickness. Playing video games can cause motion sickness. If you or your child feel dizzy or nauseous from playing video games with the system, stop playing and rest. Do not drive or engage in other demanding activity until you feel better. That one's fair.
Yeah,
Some video games do give me motion sickness.
No. Sometimes, if I'm like, hungover or something like that, and I'm watching like somebody doing Let's Play, I'll get super motion
there's a
sick.
handful of games that'll really do it to me.
It's just the fast camera movement is just like, oh shit. Oh god.
Nintendo GameCube. Caution laser device. Nintendo GameCube is a Class 1 laser product.
Class 1? Oh shit.
Do not attempt to disassemble the Nintendo GameCube. Refer servicing to qualified personnel only.
Okay.
Caution. Use of controls or adjustments or procedures other than those specified here and may result in hazardous radiation exposure.
Hazardous radiation? What, you got a radioactive core in there? What?
What's inside of a GameCube? Like, now it's what I want to know.
Hold on, I gotta rest. There we go. We're good now. I can run more.
Oh, dude, I remember shit like this. Controller neutral position reset. If the L or R buttons are pressed, or the control stick or C-stick are moved out of neutral position when the power is turned on, those positions will be set as neutral position, causing incorrect game control. To reset the controllers, release all buttons and sticks and allow them to return to a correct neutral position. Then hold down X, Y, and start pause simultaneously for 3 seconds.
X, Y, and start pause, huh?
Yeah, to reset your controller.
Yeah, start pause. Okay. We're good. Thank God we did that.
This official...
Oh, hold on. Cutscene.
Cutscene. She looks dazed.
Fool! You should have run. Instead, you will die.
I got zapped.
Where is the essence of Mantarok?
Well, ain't getting it now, motherfucker.
Where is it?
Inside my body.
I will not ask again, child.
Well, you're gross.
Very well, then.
You didn't give me much time to answer that.
Succumb to the horrors of oblivion.
Alright, you zapped me.
Yeah, she does seem awfully... pale?
Okay, and into chapter. Yep, there we go. No, game over.
This official seal is your assurance that Nintendo has reviewed this product and that it has met our standards for excellence in workmanship, reliability, and entertainment value.
X to doubt.
Always look for this seal when buying games and accessories.
Oh, the candles came on. Look at that. That's spooky.
Spooky candles.
Oh, look. Oh, I wonder what this puzzle is. It's not like I didn't see it. Wow. Hello. What have you? What are you? Detail? Break sequence of candles being lit. A hidden panel opens. There's a message tube inside. Okay, let me examine this thing. An antique leather-bound message tube. The kind used to transport sealed message scrolls. It appears to be unopened. There might be something inside. Should Alex open it? You want
No. Nah, don't worry about it.
It looks old. Alright, fine. Wow, another chapter page. Haven't even left this room, found 3 chapter pages already. Suspicions of conspiracy. Yeah. Wasn't there somebody named Alex in this game? Yeah, right there. Boom.
You mean Buffy Summers?
Countdown vampires? What the hell are countdown vampires? Oh! Look at that. We got a cutscene. Oh! This is good.
Is it so?
Your presence is welcomed, Majesty. As always, I am honored.
Our dealings are a pleasure to us both, then. As do we all.
What is this flaw you wish to discuss with us?
My concern is with the other ancients. Ulioth, Shaturga. Should they unite with Mantarok, they will doubtlessly possess enough power to vanquish even thee.
As darkness abhors light, and light abhors dark, the others will not, cannot join forces.
Mantarok will be bound, and the others will sink
has been foretold.
I was unaware.
There is much you do not know.
Apparently, me too.
So, are
Be
you...
certain to retrieve Mantarok's essence. It is necessary to cement our place in your world.
Then what of Charlemagne the Frank? What do you intend for him?
The Frank is an instrument of light. He seeks to unite Europe under his banner.
With this in place, my guardians will be hard-pressed to perform the functions you require.
For your own schemes, Pius. Think of your future.
Then Charlemagne will be removed from the
I think
picture.
it's still a flashback.
Sure he is dead.
Charlemagne is the reason that,
Or perhaps one,
almost
then
everybody.
the other. Just make sure he is removed from power.
Of course. He is as good as dead.
Is that fucker? Specifically, he's a lot of our common ancestor. Charlemagne is a huge number of people's common ancestor because he had, well, like, lots of children, and those children are the people who first kind of, like, spread out and started to, like, go to other places.
I know he had 3 sons.
They all fucking fucked their way across every continent.
But
they
that's the
possibly
reason
could.
why Charlemagne's empire, which was pretty much all of Gaul and Germany and like basically mainland Europe, and when he died, split between the 3 sons, and that's why we have a lot of the, you know, centuries afterwards of, you know, conflict and stuff like that.
Yep.
Because if you're gonna have a successor, never split the kingdom. I'm glad they give us this message, though. After the chapter page is removed, the message chip is no longer needed. Alex discards it. Thanks.
Just
Thanks,
in case
Alex.
you looked in your inventory, you're like, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
That fucking messenger.
Yeah. What
God damn it.
What the fuck? Oh, I got 2 keys now. Oh, I got a 2nd floor key. I don't remember picking that up, but okay. And we got a dresser key. And we got and also my sanity is going down. So, you know, there's that. You know, before we read this next chapter, I'm going to explore the house a little bit, and I'm going to use this sword to do the things with the things on the things. As you do. We're going to do some Buffy stuff right now. I think she's wearing heels. They sound like heels.
If no, they're made, they might not be that bad. They could be costumes.
I don't know. Let's take a look. If I can.
Heel boots in it, yeah.
Heel boots? I think they're heel boots?
Yeah, they're heel boots. Not huge heels, and clearly very like platform boots, yeah.
Okay.
You can run in those.
Yeah, most likely.
I used to be able to run in those.
Yeah.
Back when I wore heels a lot.
Alex places the blade in the slot, but feels it push back. As if the magic of the blade does not fit the lock.
Boot taking the tank top, yep. I mean, that's basically also just my look. I don't wear tank tops by themselves very often. I have a tendency to wear flannels over those.
Okay, I think I know what I gotta do here. I can't use the blade just yet. It's gotta be charged with magic. So I gotta do the next chapter before I do anything like that. Because that'll teach me magic.
From my research, it is apparent that the endeavors of mankind are mere puppetry at the hands of the ancients. Whenever a king vows reform, the ancients move quickly to stifle
Yeah, the
it.
ancients, sure.
Under the auspices of Emperor Charlemagne the Frank, the new Holy Roman Empire was at the height of its
This is
power.
before the last chapter, just so you're completely confused.
Oh, yeah.
Hanc mit ad dominum et imperatorum nostrum, carolum magnum francum.
Deliver this to our Lord and Emperor Charlemagne the Frank. No one but him must see it. They are words for his eyes only. At
I
once.
think he was still speaking Latin, though.
Just looks pissed.
It's a he.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's a he.
Okay, he looks pissed.
Yeah, he read the damn scroll, didn't he?
What sorcery is this? A spell? I am bewitched. If this was meant for Charlemagne, then what will become of him? I have to warn him of this treachery.
Maybe. It wouldn't do that to him, because he's the one who's supposed to read it.
You make a lot of assumptions. We just talked about assassinating Charlemagne. Oh, good. A church. Nice little church. Hey, how's it going? I got a message from Charlemagne. After Anthony.
He describes his mission. The monk informs him that Charlemagne was last seen in audience with the bishop in the visiting chamber.
Cool, I got a message for him. Kind of.
The Nimrod Nomicon.
Anthony's person is questioned by the monks, feeling that he is trespassed upon sacred ground. The monk seems rather subdued, perhaps out of respect, or perhaps out of fear. I'm going to visit Jabbers.
Muffled voices emanate from inside the bishop's visiting chambers. However, the door is locked, and Anthony will need the bishop's key to enter the and gain audience with Charlemagne.
Have you tried knocking?
You know.
The Nimrod Nomicon.
The oldie doorbell.
Well, the thing is, we're oh, is that a coffin? Yeah, a coffin. It's a coffin. Detail.
Funeral casket made from unfinished wood. It is not properly sealed and could probably be opened. Should you open it?
Nah.
Yeah. Seems smart. Although, more accurately, that is in fact a coffin.
Okay, now we can open it.
I would define that as a coffin, not a casket. As you say, is it yours, Nosferatu?
What should have happened? This devil's work. We should get out of here.
There's a dead body.
You have proven what we have feared the most.
Just by opening up that thing.
Poor man has been the victim.
You guys could have
great
also opened
evil.
that up at any time.
Look how his body has been defiled.
I saw just a
as if
bloody
something
wound.
has burst out from inside
Why
him.
didn't you
Here,
look until
take
now?
this for your protection. And find the bishop. He must be informed of this horrible discovery.
Why don't you? This is your job. Ooh. It's sex.
Scramaxix?
Scramaxix. It looks like a gladius to me, buddy.
Scramaxix. Probably.
Scramaxix.
Scramaxix. The end. The bishop! And there's 3 Monty Python references tonight. Yeah.
Scramasax. Okay.
Scramasax.
Scramasax.
Get that sax out of here.
Yakety yak. I don't know why I'm thinking that.
Did you know the difference between a coffin and a casket?
No. Is it the shape?
Yep.
It's the shape.
A casket has 4 sides and a coffin
It's 6.
has 6.
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
It's a really fucked up hexagon. Biggest hexagon.
Oh, right.
Best hexagons.
Right. This is going to be a recurring theme for a while.
Screaming?
No, just this weird fucking room that you're going to get.
What is this place? What use is it? Oh, you can tell the story.
So basically, this is going to occur because they couldn't really tie in the tone for everybody. So it's just like, yeah, all the flashbacks you're going to have, they're going to come to this room, pick up the tone, charge up darkness, so the time.
What the fuck is with all the goddamn others and faces for me?
Yeah. The cradle in what appears to be a leathery hand lies a mysterious book. It's bound in human skins. It says human skin.
It does, you're right.
But it was around since before humanity. Explain that to me.
Fair enough.
Really decorated with shrunken bones. Beckoned to yearn to be possessed.
This sounds cool.
I like that.
Honestly, like, this would be cool if it wasn't so over the top.
Yeah, well.
Like, the screaming just keeps going.
Yeah.
Like, and it's comical at this point. Like that. In the background. Sounds like Eurovision.
Should Anthony take the tone?
I mean, decidedly not. Definitely,
You know what?
definitively,
You know
should
what?
not do it.
Nah, I'm gonna go back out the way
Yeah,
I
they're
came.
screaming. You step on their faces.
It's okay, it's fading. See? Yeah, we're going the right way. Oh, hello. Lead. There you go. Pius Augustus.
Just a body. Just a bottom. There's just.
You know why?
Why?
Because that was the statue you hacked up.
Oh, yeah.
Boom! Look at that.
That's true.
Yeah.
You did fuck that statue.
Let me just. I can't. I can't make that leap. Oh, it's too far away. Anyway, notice how there's a couple of empty daises here, right? Yeah. Hey, it's Crowbar. How's it going? Everyone's working on the TV. Don't you love the sounds of screaming?
I say you've arrived in time for street drinking.
Oh, yes, it's good. We like hanging out here for a while.
Also, Cheez-Its. Cheez-Its.
Yeah, you're gonna go buy Cheez-Its. That was just a flashback of all the things we've done so far, so there you go. Also, he's cursed. He looks a little more pale.
Yeah, he looks like slightly more gaunt.
Yeah. Examine. Detail. A blue urn rests upon the shelf. Pick it up. There's probably something.
It did go jiggly jangly. That looks like an eagle. Looks a little bit like an eagle.
Well, let's take a look. Oh. We have a spell list now.
Oh.
Spell list isn't even, spell information.
Early keto diets were not always safe, hence the paleness.
Rooms. Okay, cool. We don't have any spells yet, though, so I just want to check this thing, and this one has been glazed with a rich cobalt blue, and also probably toxic,
Instilling it with otherworldly spectral character. It has a strange sigil on its side. It looked like an eagle.
Eagle?
Yeah, like the head at the top, and then like the wings coming down.
I thought you said it was a finger, like a hand with the fingers.
No, that was the red one. The red one.
Oh, I see. Check.
I didn't have an opinion on the blue one yet, but now I've seen it.
Use. Dude, just fucking break it.
That fucking sound effect was...
Well, fumbling around the urn slips from Anthony's stiff fingers. Why the stiff?
Were you supposed to do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dashing itself onto the fragments.
What would happen if you didn't think to do that?
And then he picked up the broken blue urn.
And then he cut himself.
And he got.
And then he discovered that he's a hemophiliac, and then he bled to death.
Oh, that was unexpected. That was really unexpected.
Runes, spells, spells. Just only read the yellow. That's the only thing that's interesting or relevant.
I would say. Yeah, I would agree.
Oh, Twitch don't like runic characters. I can see him over here.
That's a character's natural abilities. What are their natural I have no idea what their natural abilities are.
Magical with a K. They want the magical route.
Oh, I see. No, it does not. No spell.
And he does not have enough components to attempt to spell.
Magic. Quick start. Rune.
South
Rune.
African speak. Okay.
I mean, that makes sense.
Magic.
Yeah. You just add the extra K in there and it's fine. Examine.
Usually the extra K is also included with most.
Examine. Return. Examine. Return. Examine. Return. Examine. Return. Examine. Return. Okay, we're good.
They added the K's. Yeah, and a lot of modern paganism keeps the K's. He can only cast magic missile at his level.
It's golden down.
I mean, magic missile's good shit though.
I mean, it always hits its target. I mean, you can't do better than that.
Doesn't do great damage a little bit, but
you just pump in a bunch of higher level spells. You know.
You know, it's a great spell.
What's that?
The Ray of Frost. Ray of Frost is fucking solid.
Isn't that just, you gotta point it?
It is, and it doesn't do a huge amount of damage, but you know what it does do?
Slow?
Yeah, halves an enemy's movement speed.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, so if you're playing actually, tabletop, where you're moving your minis around, that's actually having a fucking enemy that went from being a 20 speed to a 10 speed.
You can dance away from that thing?
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Like, it's the shit.
It's good for range.
One time we ran into an enemy that only had a movement speed of 10. So now I get a movement speed of fucking 5.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, you're hosed, homie. Like, we can fucking dash around you like a motherfucker.
Circles
of power. That's it. That's all that's relevant. Nothing else matters. Just
the blue is not relevant.
The blue's irrelevant. Just
but it describes the amount of power that a spell.
You clearly don't need to know, because that's the only thing
the
that's important.
more points within the circle, the stronger the spell will be.
I will always take sleep for first level. Not bad. Not bad choice. I had never thought to use Ray of Frost until a friend of mine did, and we were playing a fucking tabletop, and it was like, Jesus Christ, like, this is such a useful goddamn spell.
Oh, there's totally going to be a secret passage around here somewhere.
Gotta be.
Goddamn guarantee it. Amongst the tomes and manuscripts, a book brings attention to itself. Oddly pristine on the dusty shelf. It doesn't quite belong, and also it's glowing and shit. Nah.
Don't worry about it.
There's nothing here anyway.
The bewildering array of books and tomes sorted neatly on a set of shelves, mostly books of a religious nature. They sit beneath a skein of dust.
A skein of dust.
As if no one has touched them. A weird choice for the word skein. Because I got no life, I tried to make the game's mansion in Sims 4. That's quite cool, actually. I wouldn't say no life. Like, that's pretty badass.
What?
I tried to make this game's mansion in Sims 4.
Oh, nice. That's pretty good.
If any game trying to make it, then 4 is probably the easiest. It's still janky, but...
All the janky stuff aside, that's pretty nice.
What, this shot?
No, as in, hey, a ladder. We're gonna skip ahead.
Sure.
We don't need to see. We don't need to see someone moving down a ladder.
Got stuck in the basement part. Making basements in The Sims has always been a fuck you.
Yeah.
The game doesn't allow a 5 square mile basement. Yeah.
Equip. I will destroy you, sir.
I really like running up and then casually turning and walking away, and then going back up to it and then casually turning and walking away.
You gotta get out of its range, you know.
No, I know. It's just like
they don't have opportunities of attack, so that's great.
What is that?
He threw it.
Oh,
he threw it.
Yeah. That was a very he looked like he just dropped it. Like it was like nah.
Yeah.
Like he might drop it into the guy's back or something. Also, that was already gone by the time you squelched it out of there.
Details. Shh. Oh, okay. Okay. Alright. You see, flick of the wrist. Just gotta get a flick of the wrist. My sanity is like super high. Look at my sanity and health.
This guy is sane as fuck.
It's sane and healthy.
Yeah.
Who knew being a scroll runner in the early AD France is good for you? It's all in the hips. It's all in the hips. Thanks, Carl Weathers. He doesn't look so good now, though.
He looks very zombie.
Yeah.
Oh, you dropped the flame stick. Oh no.
And then he burnt your tapestry.
Oh,
you know, this is...
no, this place is going up like a fucking...
Nah, it actually isn't. Hey, I'll save you, buddy. I got you, buddy. Oh, it's not...
I like that it's not when you see
did you see that? Look at that animation. He's looking for his head.
That's awesome.
Yeah. It's actually kind of comical.
I like that when you see them, it's not the problem. It's them looking at you that makes you less sane.
Yeah, because, holy shit, that thing is looking at me. Wouldn't you be scared? I'd be scared. That'd be scary.
Also, seriously, like, it doesn't look like he's throwing it. It looks like he just, like, fumbled it out of his hand. Like, eh! As the plant monster reactions from RE2.
Man, I guess. Hey, I'm gonna talk to you.
Grateful for his life, the monk tells Anthony what happened. He was carrying a sacred urn from the baptismal font when he was confronted by the bishop, who was brandishing a large blade and whose eyes burned with an evil fire. Frightened, the monk dropped the urn out of shock and ran. Returning to retrieve the urn, he found only the sword the bishop had left behind. With thanks, he gives the bishop's sword to Anthony.
Hey, thanks for saving me. Here's a sword I didn't
Kill
use.
the monk anyway, it's funny.
Nah. What would I do?
He's by a two-edged sword.
Cool. It's probably just way, way bulkier in those environments that I'm gonna go through. Let's pick this up. Torch. Wow. Examine.
The area is dark and it's difficult to make out any detail. Perhaps if Anthony had a light switch.
Gee. There we go.
And it's magically on fire again.
Oh!
Anthony acquired pieces of a broken green urn.
Oh, I know what we gotta do now. Oh, yeah.
Broken green urn.
Go, we can mix. Alright, we're gonna combine these. They look exactly the same goddamn thing, but alright. Ah! Damn it. Mix.
Anthony's
Two
assembled
thirds.
2/3 of a broken green urn. Why does it need to be assembled? You're just gonna take the bits out of it, ain't ya?
No.
Acquired a piece of a broken green urn. Mix those bitches. You've assembled a broken green urn.
So I got a broken green urn.
It's clearly missing a piece, though, so
Yeah.
this is a lie.
Shh. It works. It says 3/3.
3/3.
It says 3/3. Open door.
What about 4/3?
Oh, look, that guy's got a thingy.
Does?
With a thingy.
Thingy?
And a thingy.
Equip the sword.
For sure. I got a badass fucking claymore, bitches. Mentum. Megamore.
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 Megormore?
Pick up.
Acquired a magical codex.
I mean, it's just a thing, and it gives you the English or other word for it. Yeah. See, I collect
Codex! Codex! Codex!
Runes cannot be understood without a...
Codex!
Without a...
Codex!
Runes in your possession will remain a mystery.
Meanwhile, Charlie's on the can looking at Miss Frank's vacation pictures.
Oh, hold on. Got it. Give me that. Give me that magical rune.
Give it to me.
Here. Not so bad. Not so bad. Not so bad. Good breaker. Face is jacked a little bit.
Yeah, he's looking a little not great.
My health is still fine though, so you know we're gonna go with that.
It'd be cool if the blood and the vial like changed color as it got thicker, like kept, like.
That is a subtlety that they didn't think of.
That would be cool though.
It would be.
Just kind of like show it's like yeah, you're still at full health, but full health is not the same for you anymore.
Yeah. It does do that actually.
Yeah.
Oh look, another urn. Cool.
Break it.
Peek it. Red urn. Take it out. Red urn.
Filled red urn.
Ooh, cool. It's filled. Examine. Detail. Sorry, I clicked that too fast.
A disturbing rendition of a monstrous devil. It is contorted into what appears to be a fountain. What sleepy liquid is this draining into the pool, trickling from a scum-encrusted spout? It doesn't look that bad.
I don't know who's describing these
I
statues.
don't fucking know, man, but like...
Meanwhile, Charmaine is on the can looking at Miss Frank's vacation picture. What? Who's Miss Frank's?
I mean, his wife.
Oh.
Keep telling me Frank.
No.
Miss Frank.
Okay, I got that joke now. Okay, let's just... Okay, damn it. I quite a better good at. Oh, I'm all limpy boy now. Look at me.
Yeah, you look all like...
Yeah. You know what? I think I burned this. Yeah. There we go. It's up like kindling. We're all good here.
And just that. The rest of the wood around it, fine.
I'm hearing a lot of holy noises.
I know. It was like that. It was like those pictures that people
Oh
had.
shit! Cleaved him in two.
Damn. Fuck yeah.
Finish him. I don't know how. He's just a pair of legs at this point.
You kick it. There's like those pictures that people had where they were like...
I found Bishop, I think. I don't know. He's just another fucking monk. I don't know.
But we're
He's
gonna
all
miss
limpy
it
boy, though.
by that much, apparently, even though we had all the time in the world to say, hey, wait a minute. And we didn't do that. We just let him go.
Detail.
In iron plate in the floor is carved with 3 curious circles. Dried splashes have marked its pock-marked on one surface.
That's what I gotta do for stickers.
Wow.
Yeah. And fill them with water. Gross, disgusting water.
It's a shame that you fucking broke one of them.
Well, that's where this thing comes in handy. And spells. Runes. Okay, cool. New spell.
Ulyoth?
Ulyoth. Enterbach.
I had talked about it to him last night and we're paying for it now.
They'll say it every time they do the spell. Yeah. Quick spells. That one. That. Oh, okay. Hold on. Hold on. What?
It's the directional buttons, isn't it?
Spell list. Here we go. Spell 1. Assign. 3-point. Select 11. I guess that one. That one. There we go.
Gotta love that 2 a.m. Taco Bell.
Shit. Ah, here we go.
I like it.
Prepare the item.
Hey.
That's what we gotta do.
Magic meter. Magical energy.
The spell is cast. Okay, but this meter represents a character's
magical energy.
When a spell is cast, the level will get lower. You don't say! I lose mana? This meter regeneration is whenever the character is in motion. Oh! Okay. That's how it does it.
My trip.
Yeah, basically.
Gotta charge up my magic. Hold on.
Okay, what we got on the desk here? Examine. It seems to be a sword.
Excellent deduction.
Okay.
Enchant item spell scroll.
I already figured that out, guy. There's only 3 runes and 3 circled things, so...
Cast. This allows the players to... Ah, sign! Just selecting this last page just how to list use spells to a button. I think it's the name of my web design business.
Nice.
That's pretty good.
I will conquer all of France's IT departments.
Manny has very delicate hands.
Yeah.
Delicate little hands.
Yeah, that's because I took off his other hands and put on those hands. Because those hands are actually separated, so I could put the gloves over them.
They're like little baby hands.
They're specifically for gloves.
I said, yeah, they're little hands. Like
yeah.
my little hands.
This is Manny, by the way. My mannequin. Displaying
I've been blocking
my
him
suit.
this entire time.
Yeah. Just kind of standing there menacingly at all times. It's fine. He's fine. He's good people. Check. Through this function, the player can examine the contents of each spell scroll that has been acquired. Okay. Alright. Press A. A torn scroll illustrated with geometry. Could you give me a... Sorry. That's not what I meant, but... Okay. Thank you. A torn scroll illustrated with the geometric symbol and is accompanied by a small note. Note reads, "That which is broken shall be fixed. That which is dull will be sharp. Thus is the nature of the enchant item magic. The spell requires the Enterbach and Magomor runes." Thank you, I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so, new thing. I can totally enchant my weapons and make them sharper.
Hey.
That was actually helpful, thank you. Enchant item. Apparently enchant item just means fix the fucking thing. Okay, I got... He's taking me through the thing of fixing the shit. Yeah, it's directly from this book. Say, sign, good 5, scraps. Yeah, I got you.
Quick spell buttons. Quick spell.
Allowing the character spell. Just like I want you. Okay.
Done. Got it.
Yep. Yeah, we're good.
Sorted.
I already figured that out, guys. But I am actually gonna. Yeah, make that thing float through my body. Perfect. I got an enchanted sword now, motherfuckers.
Don't even fuck with me. Religious texts of an unspeakable nature, written in languages utterable only by monsters or corrupt humans.
How would you know that by looking at the texts?
I don't know. He looks like Prince Valiant after a very rough night.
Look, my head's lolling a little bit. Maybe I get an ear infection. It's fine. I'll be fine. This is medieval Europe. I'll be fine.
He has the.
All right, hold on. Oh man, he's way ahead of the curve. I mean, look at.
He's patient 0. We didn't know. Somebody opened his tomb.
Alright, I gotta fill these goddamn vessels up.
With whatever's in there. Some sort of secretion.
Yes.
The foul-smelling fountain. It becomes filled to the brim with rank fluid. Ew. It's a lot heavier now and rife with...
Photor.
What the hell is that?
I don't know what it is. Like I know. Okay, that's kind of clever.
Secretions.
It reminds me of that Pat Oswalt joke. It's like, is there any more disgusting combination of words as I need to swab my folds?
I don't know. I swabbed the folds to get rid of the secretions. I feel like really upset. Too many secretions.
Fetid secretions.
Yeah. You know what's frustrating though?
Yeah.
You don't even have to be like overweight barely at all to still have fucking folds.
Apparently I just got to step with the urns in my pocket.
Apparently, that's
I do like that it does interact with the fact that you're on the plate and you have all three of them.
That is clever of it.
Yeah.
As unlike usually where it's just like for some reason, like couldn't put the table over it.
Oh shit! There's plenty of books there too.
I know he could have just stacked some stuff up.
Maybe it has to be an exact amount of liquid now because he's standing
because you stood on it.
Shut up. Very specific water has to be over.
This is some fucking escape room shit.
Yeah.
Apparently that movie was okay. That escape room movie that came out in 2019.
I think I gotta fight this dude.
Beat him up.
So,
stab him in the face.
Okay, Jack's face. Jack's face.
Very well then. For your efforts,
that is shorthand.
I promise a quick and merciful death.
Why? I'm just here asking for a fucking key.
Actually, I've been having a bad time with it as well.
Oh shit.
Oh,
breakthrough.
Oh. Wow, like you're so strong though.
Okay. Hi. Bye. Hi. Bye. Hi. Bye. Hi. Bye. Got him. Finish him. Got the bishop's key. Finish him. Finish him. He has a head. He doesn't have a head, but finish him. Get that insanity back. I want that sanity. Chief Irons. Oh my god, again? We gotta fight Chief Irons again? Oh, let's see what this is. Oh shit.
Let's see what this is. Oh shit. A shrine to the god that speaks ancient evil that graced the earth before mankind walked its valleys. See, once again, we're back to this whole before humans thing, but we have a thing that's made out of human skin.
Maybe that came after? I don't know. Who knows the time?
Maybe they're full of shit.
I don't know.
Maybe it came out like Tuesday.
This is
like
got
3 weeks ago.
I mean, it does have a lot of Lovecraft vibes to it. I'll give it that.
Sure.
A little bit less racism.
Yeah, I feel like that was most.
All right, he's looking pretty. He's looking pretty ragged here. Just gonna say. Oh, hi. Okay, let me just hold on. There we go. Okay, finish him. Okay, bud. There we go.
I'm gonna be honest. I think it would be very cool to.
Seriously, you didn't even hit him on that.
I think it'd be very cool actually to like have your skin turned into a book. That'd be pretty neat.
Hey, you're really taking that Magnus Archives thing to the next level, aren't you?
No, I just in general, it's like, you know, we do all sorts of stuff with like animal, you know, parts. Like, I feel like if you're the kind of person, like, if you want to hunt animals, that's fine, but like use everything. Like, I'm a big proponent of like, you know, yes, the Sanity restoring prophet who's a bishop leader.
Well, he was evil. What can I say? Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. I hate these things.
Get it.
Shit. Ah, god damn it.
Did they teleport you? Did they teleport you?
It teleports me to this place.
What is this?
The insanity realm or some shit. I don't know. It gets fucking weird.
Dimension sprawls in every direction. Whilst this place, magic cannot be cast, and humans restricted to odd phenomena. The portals cycle from color to color as time progresses, with only the quick escape.
Yeah. Basically, I gotta get purple. I'm good.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Alright, we're out. Cool.
It's Killigan's Island on LSD and shrooms.
And we're out of the traffic.
The place refills your water.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, I get you, but I'm good. I'm all topped up. We're good. I didn't want to go exploring.
Campers have no eyes, but can sense sound very well. They can see past them. They won't be trouble.
I'm gonna use some stealth mechanic. Oh shit. No! Fuck. Get hit. Apparently, they can't. Okay. I tried sneaky.
Got it again.
And we're out again.
Does this get harder?
There's sometimes enemies in this dimension.
Oh, okay. Oh, like right now.
Yeah. It apparently doesn't like it when I take too long.
I just fucking cleave that motherfucker.
Yeah,
like,
well.
no, fuck you.
Yes. Alright, how many trappers are in this fucking room? No more. Okay, cool. We're good. Oh, hi. Oh, hi. Excuse me. You're not wrong.
Oh, we missed your color commentary, Speedy.
Oh, yes, indeed. Look at my Igor looking motherfucking ass here.
Now, hopefully
I'm developing a hunch.
When
Can't you tell by my lifted shoulder?
Say when we're moved, we'll have things much better set up for streaming,
nice,
doing stuff together. Hopefully.
Oh, hi, guy. I've been through some shit. Let me tell you, bud. let me slowly slink up to you in my zombified form here. How's it going?
Also, our balcony is big enough that we should be able to put like a card table out there, and we could like sit out and like play games or something.
I guess.
I like being outside.
Yeah, I don't like either eating or having something on a table outside though, because it's Kansas. Inevitably, the wind will kick up at the wrong time and float.
Well, sure, you have to bear those sorts of things in mind, but
no, I'm not gonna be evil. I mean, that'll come soon enough. I mean, obviously, you don't need to force it. Look at this.
I appreciate his commitment.
God damn, dude, have you looked in the mirror recently? Oh, he is really ragged, bud.
He is struggling. I'm sorry, man. I don't feel like you deserved this.
No, he did not. But he has to get to Charlemagne.
I also don't feel like really, like...
Oh.
This isn't even really your fault. Like, this just got forced upon, like,
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
That's a...
Oh, shit, knockers.
Looking at?
Oh, it definitely is. Oh, and he put a shield. Fuck.
Can't possibly jump over that chest-high wall. That'd be impossible.
Just in case. Because I don't like repeating shit.
Looks like a legit boss. Speaking of that, a movie that I haven't seen, but I watched the it's called Mayhem.
Okay.
It came out like 2017, and it's all structured like it's in an office building, like a high-rise office building. The whole thing takes place in it.
Gotcha.
And everybody that they go,
that's a lot of sanity.
God.
Gotcha.
I mean, you did a fair amount of damage on that one hit, so...
Yeah, it was sanity damage, though.
You took a little bit of health damage there, I think, too.
A little bit. Finish him. I got sanity back for that, though. Yeah, you better disappear in that weird ray trace thing.
But yeah, like, the whole thing, like, each section of the place that has, like, a boss, the boss is named something, it's like an actual video game. With the movie is, like, going through it.
Yeah. Let me just okay. This, hey, are you monks? I think you're the monks that were here earlier. No. No, bad. No. There's a lot of things I don't know.
What a great show.
There's a lot of things I don't know.
So, these kind of make sense of the whole thing.
Also something...
Taking one-way trips to Cuckoo Town.
Also something I have never experienced.
What?
I've never drank Bailey's out of an old boot.
Old shoe.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I have the bishop's key.
This is a picture of Bailey's. Picture of Bailey's closer up, and this is a picture of Bailey's as close as you can get without your eyes getting wet.
Use the bishop's key. Open the door! Are we gonna find Charlemagne? Oh, he's dead. Charlemagne's dead. And also now I'm a zombie. Oh, so that happened.
You are a fool for trying to save him, Anthony.
Why do you know my name?
His fate was decided many centuries ago, as is the fate of this world.
Somebody needs to drop a bottle
Despite your faith, there is little to save you from the power of Zealot.
Alright.
Okay.
The power of Zelta. And they could die, so it was a safe chapter. Yeah, that makes sense. She always does this animation when after she reads a chapter.
I was thinking very heavily about what I just.
You know, it's the weird look of.
The fuck?
Yeah.
Did I just go on a drug trip? Is that what I just did?
I found Grandpa's drug stash. That's what's going on here. Gotcha. Mm-hmm. Also, let's go ahead and I do magic.
You know, as you do.
Well, I mean, I read about it in the the book.
Time for her to drop her 20-minute workout into her VHS. Gotta do some P90X. Get some fucking P90X up in here.
Hey, you know, she worked hard for that figure.
Could you remember P90X? Remember that was just like.
I think that's still a thing.
I like all the fucking commercials for P90X.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Staying up late and just catching the infomercials.
Yeah, well, I've seen a lot of infomercials in my time.
There's a compilation on YouTube they watch of just people not being able to. It feels it pushed back. If the magic of the blade does not fit the lock.
Oh, what? Come on! I did the thing. I enchanted the thing.
This exercise is rowing. Love the old rower.
I gotta probably change the
spell that's on it.
Yeah, probably. Circle of power. Okay, hold on. New spell. That alignment. No, I don't want Uliath. Uliath. I don't want Uliath. Maybe I gotta do something else. I definitely have to do one with the focus on that one, so maybe a new spell. I don't have that rune yet.
Nope.
Yep. I need to find that rune.
Yep.
What other stuff I got in my inventory? All right, I got a second floor key. Cool. We'll go upstairs. Hello? Shit's about to get crazy in this mansion.
Yeah, like somebody has just a compilation of people being incompetent in
Nads?
Nads infomercial one took the cake. I was posted once channel surfing 20 years ago and saw it playing on 5 different channels at the same time. Dude, some of those, I always loved anything.
Please don't knock anymore.
That's
it.
Anything that was presented by Ron Popeil of Ronco. I wanted all of his knives that were super sharp, but he had the rotisserie. The Ronco rotisserie. The second floor is broken. Why? Why is this the case?
Because it wants me to use this spell.
I understand that, but once again...
What were you doing with that key?
Fucking...
It's a key, not a shiv. Come on.
Learn how to use a key. Why? Because the game is just one long tutorial.
Sometimes.
Fucking...
God, you that's a clean
It's
snap.
not even that fucking broken. You could literally just sellotape that back together.
We should use magic to repair it. Bitch, I got some Gorilla Glue downstairs.
Or like some Scotch tape. The record vacuum, the egg separator. Yeah, dude, like, I love fucking shitty info.
What about the slap chop? Everybody remember the slap chop?
We had a slap chop at one point. It wasn't that good.
Yeah, well, apparently the stuff that tried to mimic it, even...
Yeah, I cannot... It's really useful. It was not useful that often.
I don't know, it's been repaired. Finally, I can go through the fucking door!
But yeah, it's just like a compilation of people in fucking infomercials being incompetent. So we just had like a compilation on YouTube of just people in infomercials not knowing how to do stuff.
Hold on, I gotta break my fucking neck to look at this.
Hold on a second, I gotta really examine this very closely.
I mean, look at this. You can see back of her head. This is a great shot. I love this. You take a photo of this.
Art. Art.
Yeah, right there.
Art.
This is art in art.
Yeah.
Okay?
Art.
Heard you send me these Ronco ads. Ronco? I'm not familiar with Roncos.
Dude, it was like anytime that there was an older dude with sort of a receding hairline.
Okay.
And he would he usually had like some sort of apron type thing on, and he would
receding
be at
hairline.
a table.
Go on.
And he'd be at a table with a bunch of people like in an audience, and he'd be like showing them like this knife is shit, but this one, like, look, I just
that was
cut
Cutco.
through
Was
a
that
brick.
not Cutco?
Ronco had one similar. Ronco did a similar sort of thing. He did that. He also had the fucking Ronco rotisserie. This site called Informational Hell years ago that reviewed all the worst ones. It's still up, so the author stopped reviewing them years ago. Dude, I can't remember what the product was, but I remember one time really, really late at night, Crowbar and I were up watching like super late night infomercials.
As you do.
Very sleep deprived.
Yep.
This would have been like maybe 12 years ago, probably. And there was some infomercial, and I can't remember what it was for, but her name was Kathy. I don't remember, but she just kept making shit and eating it, and eventually she did something. It was just we're just gonna unhinge her jaw and just shove it all in there, and Crowbar just randomly turned and looked at me and was like, Kathy, consume. And we fucking died. We were just, it's 3 o'clock in the morning and we were crying. We were laughing so hard.
That's good.
It's so bad. I can't remember what the fuck it was though. I think it was a weird panini press type thing. Or an omelet maker? I don't know.
Maybe it was just Maybe it was just a Grimm's fairy tale for the modern time.
Oh my god.
If you're bad enough.
Yeah, there's
Kathy.
You remember?
Kathy will put you in the panini press and eat you.
She had that. The best ever was the old ninja, like the old Bullet commercials.
First
the infomercial had like the whole cast of characters.
Pause, because he brings up Mr. Creosote. From Meaning of Life.
I will say, Holy Grail.
It is but a thin meat.
So, Holy Grail, good. Life of Brian, solid. Meaning of Life, not great. I am not a fan of Meaning of Life.
It's definitely something that is best enjoyed while high as balls.
I can imagine that. I've never done that, but
look, I was a kid when I watched that, right? And you know that scene with the goldfish?
Oh, shit.
And it just had the weird ass fucking creatures coming down the hallway.
Yeah.
And and it'd be fine if they just had the creature come on screen, but it just came down the hallway, and you're like, that's weird. Oh shit, it's getting closer. What the fuck is that?
Dude.
It's coming closer.
The Pythons also thought it was their weakest ever. Yeah, it wasn't amazing. I will say, we were talking earlier about, like, nostalgia and, like, watching something and being like, this doesn't hold up. But, like, you can still enjoy it because you enjoyed it then.
Well, I mean, to be fair, a lot of the Monty Python Flying Circus stuff is pretty weak.
The problem that I have is, like, so I recently was, like, thinking about it, and I was like, oh, I like Pythons. Rachel's never watched any of Flying Circus. She's seen, like, Holy Grail and Life of Brian, but she's never seen Flying Circus. I grew up loving Flying Circus.
I mean, there's a couple of good skits in there. You got Dead Parrot skit, and that's basically...
The early stuff is good. I think the first 4 seasons are really solid. It kind of slides off a little bit after that, and certainly shit by the time John Cleese isn't in it anymore.
Right.
But I was thinking of skits that I liked, and I was thinking that, and I was, like, just sort of going through, and I just kept hitting points where I was like... Ooh, that is not an acceptable joke to make anymore.
Well, this was the 70s, right? So
yeah, well, it's like there's the Genghis Khan sitcom that literally has Eric Idle in blackface being a character called Uncle Tom. Yeah, there's the entire Bruce's skit where they keep calling Aborigines abos and then have a very, very like stereotypical. Like, I think also blackface painted dude, like, coming in. Yeah, like, stuff like that. The Till the Hun Show, that's the one. Till the Hun Show, thank you. That's the one.
Okay, but, Lumberjack is still pretty good.
I mean, Lumberjack, to be fair, is making fun of cross-dressing.
Sure, but
it's light
enough where you're just like, alright.
It's lighter, but it's still a little problematic at this point.
Yeah, but in the context of their time, you could say that was actually pro cross-dressing. Yeah.
Bevis, and I thought you were so rugged. Dennis Moore is great. Dennis Moore is an amazing skit.
Yeah. I don't remember that one.
He steals from the poor and gives to the rich. Stupid bitch. What? What did you say? He steals from the poor and gives to the rich. My God.
So a Republican.
Sorry,
don't want to get political, but that's my fun.
It's like this redistribution of wealth thing's a lot more difficult than I thought. Short circuit. I mean, they would now. Like that's the thing though. Like these things might have been considered a little more socially acceptable, though they shouldn't have been at the time. Mm-hmm. But like again, with nostalgia, I can watch stuff that's from this time, and I can sort of look past it to enjoy the parts that I like. But when you're about to present it,
nice,
stupid bitch, it's so good. The Dennis Moore is a running skit through the whole episode, and basically he's Robin Hood. So the episode starts with him stealing. All he steals are flowers from rich people to give to poor people. Yeah. And it just keeps coming back to this, but eventually they get mad at him and they're like, steal something useful, you fuck. So he goes and he steals, but he just keeps stealing Lupin, thank you. He just keeps stealing the same shit from the same people. He's robbed these people blind to give to these poor people who are now stupidly wealthy and also incredibly entitled. So by the time it wraps around the end, it's like he steals from the poor and gives to the rich, and he's like, wait, what? And it's like, oh, and then like the end of the episode, the end of the entire skit is him robbing a carriage, but he's not taking anything, he's forcing them to redistribute what they have to each other until it's equal. It's just like, it's super good.
Should we actually get details on this lovely
Probably.
Mountain? Yeah.
And then we should probably call it, because I do have to head out after 10.
Okay.
And you have to work tomorrow.
Well, yeah. Come on, let's go for half an hour?
You got me till 10:30.
Okay. That's a good compromise. I'll take that compromise.
A serene painting of a luscious mountain valley, delicately rendered in oils. Time has taken its toll on the surface, which is soiled with dirt and scratches. It doesn't look that soiled.
No, it's fine. It's
the
fine.
frame's a little like the rich people are nothing but underwear by the end. Yeah. I will. Yeah, the blackface in Tropic Thunder is almost.
They did an interview with. Actually, I think it was on Joe Rogan or something like that. Actually, Robot Co-op was talking about it today. It's just like, they asked the question, could you do Tropic Thunder today? He's like,
no.
No. I think it still holds up. It's very much like...
I'm gonna be honest. Tropic Thunder is a movie that I watched about a half or maybe a little over a third of, and then stopped watching it. I've never gone back because I hated it so much.
Oh, really? Because I like it.
And the blackface was not my problem with that movie. Yeah. I just thought that movie was so fucking shit. Like, I was just like, I was like, this isn't funny. This is annoying. This is probably Ben Stiller at his most egregiously, obnoxiously Ben Stiller, and I fucking hate it. And I just was not enjoying myself watching the movie at all. And I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll come back to this later. And it's been about 6 years, and I've never gone back to it because I was like, nope, don't care. Plenty of things that I haven't watched that are way better.
Oh, cool. I can actually go into this one.
Hey!
Oh, look! A Confederate flag in Rhode Island. No, I'm kidding. It's gotta be something else. What is this?
Not that. It's just a random flag?
Random blue flag. I don't know.
Rhode Island state flag?
No, it won't let me examine it. It just wants to look at the fucking picture.
Just the painting.
Just the fucking painting. Examine? Alright. Oh! Oh, I found it.
Chapter page is hastily stashed behind the frame of a painting. Should Alex retrieve the chapter page?
I don't know if we want to go into an entire chapter in the last 10 minutes, but we'll see. We're going to explore the mansion a little bit and then dive into like the introduction of this chapter, and then probably save and quit. Sound good?
You can keep going. I can.
No. I think this is more of a
Napoleon at 240p.
Yeah, really. I think this is a stream that we totally want to do duo because you've never experienced it before. I have.
Sure. A musty aroma hangs in the air as everyone finds out along the surfaces of the room. It seems as if no one has been here in a long time. It's almost like a museum.
Except for all the whispering.
Except that museums are better
People
dusted.
are widely... A lot of whispering going on.
People always go with like the museums, but like museums get dusted.
I don't think we read this.
An oddly proportioned painting of a man in somewhat Napoleonic garb.
Wow, okay,
I nailed it.
Yeah.
Obviously an intentional exaggeration, it gives the painting an oddly quirky feel.
Quirky? Yeah, totally.
I don't even know if that's 240. That's like 144.
Oh, hey. Revolver ammunition.
Well, where's the revolver?
Yeah.
Just load that into your fucking sword.
Yeah.
Fucking gunblade it. That's Game Boy camera. Yes. Yes.
Okay, I don't know what this flag is. This is a better examination of this flag, but it's just a bunch of fucking stars on a blue background. What the fuck is going on with this flag?
So just blew up the fucking section of the flag that's just the stars. Just covered the stripes.
It was just crop that shit out.
Fuck the stripes.
The battery was dying. Hey, you remember the monstrosities that the Game Boy camera would, or not the Game Boy camera, but the Game Boy camera / printer would print out?
Oh, dude. I was not fortunate enough to have one of those.
A ghost!
Ghost! It's a ghost. Going into that very clearly cut out section of wall.
Oh, that's definitely a door right there.
That's a door if I've ever seen one.
Examine.
The wallpaper in this section of the hallway is oddly marred. It's the wall it sits on. It's not even with the rest of the room.
Yeah, what do I...
It's fucking... Because it's a door!
It's obviously a fucking door.
I can't. Oh,
that was interesting.
Excuse you.
Yeah. Oh!
Oh, Jesus!
Okay, well, don't run into that. Okay, there's a rune behind that shit. Okay. Cool. That's the thing I need.
Cool.
Yeah.
The stained glass of a glowing medieval maiden, luminous even with the faint light of the setting sun. The maiden clasped a piece of parchment in her hands. The window gives Alex a strange feeling, almost as if it's magical, and not really there. A glowing field of energy protects the window.
I think there's a dispel magic spell later that you can use.
It was Ben Franklin running to teach another kid how to manage their money.
Game Boy camera menu UI looked like it was designed by a 10-year-old on crack. Oh yeah, I like this painting. Very much swirled demons.
Say very avant-garde.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Looks like somebody threw feces at a canvas. And then just kind of swirled around in a circular motion.
What color fucking feces are you dealing with here? There's some blood in that feces. You need to get that checked out. Or you've been eating beets. Eating too many beets.
Okay, look. This is an artist.
More like the placenta.
This is an artist. Alright? What do you think a starving artist shit looks like? Alright?
I mean, have you seen... So I...
He was eating a lot of kale, okay?
The placenta thing struck me as 2 different art projects that I'm aware of. One of which is an artist who paints in his own blood.
Okay. I mean, if you do that safely, that's fine.
It's a heck of a thing, and like to be fair to him, his paintings are fucking gorgeous. They're very good.
I can say, after working with a lot of blood, I hate that shit.
Yeah?
Because it coagulates fast. So you're trying to draw it up in a pipette or something like that, you get a giant clump, and it's just... Fuck. God damn it. This is messy.
Trust me, if anybody's wildly aware of blood and what it do, it's somebody who owns a uterus.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I can't argue with that.
But, like, so there was that guy, and then that segues nicely into my other thing.
Oh, great. It does it.
Which is the lady.
You're really going to cap off this stream with this?
Yes, this is how this stream's going to cap off. There is a woman who knits things with yarn that she stores in her vag. She just takes the skein and she just shoves it up in there, and then she knits the stuff out of it. And then, if she's on her period, it dyes it a lovely shade of, like, pink.
But why, though?
That is indeed the question of the day.
It's too dark in here.
To do anything.
Yeah, the circuit's been broken? Yeah, we're stuck.
She can knit a fanny pack. Clever.
Oh, that one hurt.
More clever if you're English or aware of the fact that... Yeah, fanny means vagina there, yeah.
Oh, God damn it.
Yeah, in England. That's why they call them bum bags in England. Fanny packs are bum bags, because a fanny is a different thing.
You're gonna stop with the...
No, just fucking watching your ass. I remember somebody talking about the fact that, like, when they had transferred to America and went... Fanny pack sounds like a tampon.
Hey,
in that case, yeah, I would say so.
Buddy, quit staring at my ass. Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Creepy ass!
Stranger danger.
Listen here.
Yeah, no, I imagine it must be very weird, because I saw somebody talk about going to school.
It's more 38 revolver ammo.
And somebody say, like, they had gone to school and their teacher told them to, like, go pick a seat and go set your fanny down. Because it means butt here, and she was like...
What?
Like, what the hell?
I'm sorry, what?
Alex questions the presence of a lush landscape.
Lush?
These other morbid pieces. Could it be a single ray of hope encircled in the encroaching darkness? What in the fuck?
What are we... This is a desert scape. This is something you'd see out of, like, Arizona or something like that. Who gave the art department notes on this shit?
What is this? What is this that is being said about it? That is the most, like... It's like she stopped in the middle of all this to just wax philosophical.
Yeah,
like,
as you do.
Like a ray of hope encircled by encouraging darkness. Like, what the fuck? And her head's broken. Neck.
Well,
it's a Star Trek. It's a Star Trek TOS set. No shit. It's where Kirk fought the fucking lizard guy and bangs a rock over his head.
That one.
Yup. I think that's the episode where they had the piece of set that exploded and caused Shatner and Nimoy to both be deaf in one ear.
Ooh.
Like a piece, the Gorg captain, yeah, a piece of, like, equipment exploded and they were standing on either side of it. And so, I think William Shatner's right ear and Leonard Nimoy's left ear, their eardrums burst from the effect, and so they both were partially deaf because of it.
Okay. Pretty nice bathroom. You got the.
Yeah, you're not wrong. That's a hell of an ensuite.
I mean, we got the bear claw foot tub here.
If I
oh fuck! I forgot about that one.
That was a little startling.
Yeah.
If I designed my bathroom in my own house, it would be this big. Like, if I could have, I would just, my bathroom would be...
But I would point out...
I would put the crapper somewhere else.
I would point out, though, wood floor and carpet next to the toilet. Interesting choice. I mean, you'd like tile instead.
Yeah. Make a bathroom that. Dude, I want a tub that is big enough that I can fucking starfish in it. Like, I want to be able to just totally sink into it and fucking starfish.
Yeah, my tub's actually...
Yeah, yours is, like, huge. Big. It's ridiculous.
One of the reasons I liked this apartment, I'm like, fuck, this bathroom is, like, 4 times the size of mine. Yeah. The kind of bathroom where you could turn on the shower and just use the white noise and just lay out on the floor and be like, ah.
That's what I mean, like, our bathrooms are not that big, but at least we have 2 of them.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to have 2 bathrooms.
Ooh, nice. Is it 1.5 or is it?
It's 2. 2
full baths.
I have never lived in a place that had 2 bathrooms.
Jackpot.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
Hold on, let's read this journal page.
Also, in-unit laundry. Need strong forward to the big bat.
Also, I think the camera is slightly...
1 kilogram.
One thing I will say about this game, the more insane you get, the more of a Dutch angle this thing gets on.
Get that sweet Dutch angle. It's got a
bit... actually, it does kind of wobble a little bit, so it's more of like a drunken Dutch angle.
Yeah, it's got a bit of a Fatal Frame kind of camera alignment thing.
I wouldn't doubt if they took inspiration from a lot of different games for this.
Sure. I don't know when the first Fatal Frame came out. I think
all right. This is a
page from Maximilian Roivas' journal. It reads, "Everything that brightened my life now engulfed me in darkness. I fed the light of truth, yet starved on the shadows of lies. I have learned through my lifetime, but no less than a newborn baby."
That's it. That's an entire fucking page?
That's the whole
page.
That's
a paragraph.
That is the whole page.
That is barely a paragraph.
That boy writes big.
I mean, look at the page in the background.
I know.
That is not enough words.
Apparently the rest of it's not relevant. That's the only part that's relevant. Yeah, she just ignored the rest of it.
Can I check the rest of it? I can't even examine the whole damn thing.
It was written in 72-point font.
Yes. Journal of Maximilian Roivas. Next page.
That's like my journals when I was a kid because I didn't have enough to say, so I would just make everything else giant so it would fill up the whole page.
Yeah, isn't that weird how writing goes? Anyway, let's start this next chapter so we can just get it out of the way.
This appears to be a page from the Tome of Eternal Darkness. It is entitled "The Gift of Forever." Use this item to read the chapter.
Or you could just be like, okay, I'll read it now. Yeah.
Read it.
It's thinking.
Dreams.
Yeah?
Modern psychology offers only unproven theories. Some see them as the meaningless tossing and turning of a brain settling into a restful sleep.
No doubt. Not even.
Others see them as laden with symbols of our unconscious desires. To still others, dreams represent the upwelling of the archetypes, normally hidden deep within the recesses of the human collective unconscious. Of one thing I am certain. After a brush with the ancients, our dreams metamorphosize into nightmares.
In Persia. Where have I heard Persia before?
Or is it too much pepperoni on tonight's pizza?
Or did I just hit too much acid last night?
I have implored you for years, yet you ignore all my advances.
She ain't interested, buddy.
You dominate my dreams, and I can think of nothing else.
Dude.
I fear I desire you many 100 times more than you love me.
Take a hint.
My life has become a waking dream, Kareem.
gotta chill.
For weeks, I have dreamed of an ancient treasure, so precious that it changes all life around it.
Very thin.
It must be mine,
Yes, she is.
Kareem.
Very thin.
If you truly desire me, as
What
you
is
say,
happening with your fucking head?
then you will
Looks like
find
she's
this
like,
for me.
"Meh."
Bring this treasure to me, and I will be yours.
Interesting phrasing.
Both of our dreams will come true.
I need nothing more than you. You have enthralled me to the point where I can think of nothing
Dude.
else. Promise,
Self-respect.
if I leave,
Get some.
you will not forget about me.
You need not
The
worry.
big show there for a
I
moment.
desire nothing more than the treasure that you seek.
Oh my god.
Leave now, Kareem,
She's not that bad.
and I shall await you.
Big show?
He's a wrestler.
Oh, okay.
Nosferatu's coffin, clearly. Feeling the wrestling energy.
Yeah.
It's this fucking thing again. Stop walking into it, y'all. It's a bad idea. But I guess fucking this thing is good.
Well, yeah.
He's just all.
He was also in the goddamn desert
He's
for
just gotta
however
get
long.
that puss.
All right, what do you got? What do you got?
Well,
A Tawal.
The Tulwar. Tulwar. Tulwar?
Tulwar.
Tulwar?
Tulwar.
Is a curved blade with a heavy chopping edge. Most Tulwars had circular hilt and pommel, making them easy to recognize.
I'm learning things about blades. Oh.
It's a learning game.
He's got chakrams. Chakrams.
He's fucking Xena. Xena Ninja Warrior.
Yeah, yeah. Chakrams are good, but you know, they don't work the way they do in some video games where you can toss them and they come back to you. No.
It's a DuckTales talisman.
DuckTales. Woo!
I never watched it.
It's good.
I've heard.
The new one is good too.
I've heard.
It's got David G.
I've heard.
Yeah, and it pays homage to all that shit. It's great. I like it. You good, or should we quit here, or what?
We should probably get here.
Okay.
Don't forget to save.
Yeah, I'll set. Shit, I can't save here. Hold on, we gotta get to a save point. Examine. Detail.
Man's corpse lies fallen. Wounds from the exposed flesh of his body, but his armor is healed. Shame that.
Yeah. Damn shame.
See, there's music here.
Yeah. Some levels of music.
What the fuck is up with the ones that don't, though? It's really weird.
Apparently I can't save here. I don't know why. Seems like a save. Oh, I'm gonna get the Terminal Eternal documents. You remember this area?
This has big Prince of Persia vibes to me.
A little bit.
Like this temple that you keep coming back to.
Yeah, it's in Persia, after all.
It is.
Anthony!
Aw, you poor dead bitch. He did nothing to deserve this. He really didn't. Of the various people, he didn't walk into anything he wasn't supposed to.
He read the thing that was for Charlemagne's eyes only.
Yeah, but he was checking it.
Yeah.
And turns out it wasn't safe. Wasn't a safe thing. And then he was trying to warn him. Like, mind meld. I was just gonna say this is Prince of Persia goes on.
Oh, yeah, okay. No, we already know. We already know. Blah, 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 blah. I don't take it. Oh, fine.
Story.
Yeah, now we can probably say. And you're all caught up. Good. Dead Charlemagne? Shit. Going down. Gotcha. Ah! 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 I'm good. Oh, he goes hog wild on this guy.
God damn. He ain't fucking around. None of that half-assed, like, sword drop like goddamn Anthony back there.
No, he goes full hog
He's
on
like,
it.
fucking die like a bitch. You bitch.
No, I didn't want to check him out. I wanted to fucking wail on this dude. He got some anger issues to work out. He's got a lot of sexual frustration built up, okay?
He has been rock hard for the last, like, 3 weeks.
3 weeks?
Rock hard. There's no doctor to see at this time for an erection lasting longer
thank God
than
we can save it.
fucking 4 hours.
I don't care about circle. Oh my god, we have so many save slots, so a good amount. Yeah, yeah. Jumping around through time, though. Because technically, this occurs before the Anthony stuff. And yet we're next to it. It's weird. It's weird. We're just jumping around through time. Weird. Anyway, we'll call it there for today. You guys have been great. Tuesday, I'll be doing some Dead by Daylight because Chapter 20 comes out, which is the Resident Evil chapter.
I'm sure you're very excited.
I'm very excited. They announced it. We don't know who the killers are. We don't know if they're going to be survivors. We don't know fucking anything about it yet, but they announced it like a month ago. And it's just like, yeah, fucking on that shit. Yeah, it better be like Mr. X or something. Fucking.
Okay.
Yeah. Come on. Trench coat, hat, boom.
And it's unlikely that I will be seen on this channel for a while.
Well, until you move, so that's June. You give it like 3 weeks?
It'll probably sometime in July. That
really? That far? Okay.
Dude, we gotta fucking unpack.
Okay.
All that kind of shit, like, and also like I don't have. The only time that I can like do stuff is on my days off because we all work evening shifts. So it's gotta sort of limits us.
Yeah,
but once things are a little more settled, hopefully we can do more collaborations. May even start doing some collaborations on other channels once we get that going again. Yeah, since we're all vaccinated.
Yay! Yeah, we should have said that at the beginning.
We should have the housekeeping vaccinated. We're vaccinated. That's why we're able to spend time near each other safely.
Yeah.
I've
been vaccinated for a good 3 months now.
I've been vaccinated for about a month now. But my whole family is good, so yeah, hopefully you'll be seeing some more content from my half of this collaboration.
We're calling it a collaboration now? Because honestly, it's just my lazy way of getting actual content in this channel, because a lot of the time when I'm streaming, I'm like, I'm out of things to say.
It's a collaboration.
Yeah.
Of sorts. But this has been fun. This is this is an odd game. It is very 2000s. I'm enjoying it. I also very unintentionally ended up with a very 2000s hairstyle today. Like,
it happens.
So it's very appropriate.
Was that the Phoebe?
No, like this has big like Clueless energy, like Ty from Clueless. With the little like
I haven't seen that movie
mid-part bangs and everything. So but yeah.
Okay.
This is good.
Yeah, it definitely was. Let's see who we can raid real quick. If I can actually bring up. Let's see here. Let's see who we can raid on my friends list here real quick. Yeah, Crashly's pretty fun. Yeah, we might as well raid Crashly. Playing some Dead by Daylight, as always.
I am.
Go ahead and right. I have to do that on my channel, not her channel. Gotcha. Boom. All right. We'll see you guys later. And as always, remember to keep gaming. Bye.